Hatua moja, nyuma sasa. Kunja marehemu.
National anthem.
Pray. Almighty God, who in your infinite wisdom and providential goodness has appointed the offices of leaders and councils for the welfare of society and the just government of humanity, we beseech you to look upon with your abundant favors these your servants, whom you have been pleased to call to the performance of such important trust in this land. Let your blessings descend upon them here assembled, and grant that they may, as in your presence, preach and consider all matters that shall come under their deliberation in so just and faithful manner as to promote your honor and glory and to advance the good of those whose interests you have committed to their charge. Amen.
Next item, clerk. Next item on the order paper is the adoption of the order paper.
Honorable Councillor representing Mulamba Sub-County.
I rise under Rule 11 of the Standard Rules of Procedure for Local Government Councils in Uganda. For the interest of our visitors and everyone following today's proceedings, I'm Makizimana Martin, Councillor representing Mulamba Sub-County and also Secretary for Social Services on the District Executive Committee at Kisoro District Local Government. Aware of the disastrous news of the passing of our Honorable Minister of State for Defense and woman MP for Kisoro District, Sarah Nyirabashitsi Mateke, and also a former employee of this local government, cognizant that the minister has been a center of unity, non-sectarian, and all-inclusive politics in Kisoro District, considering the somber mood that has currently consumed the people of Kisoro and Uganda in general for this unforeseen loss, reflecting on the immeasurable contributions of the late Sarah Nyirabashitsi in the prosperity of this region, particularly her remarkable role in education and health, which coincidentally are under my docket in the deck. Outstandingly, her deliberate endeavors in educating children from less privileged families, right from primary to secondary, and establishing Metropolitan International University, where our children and siblings have received bursaries. Holding this special council sitting in interest of people of Kisoro and Uganda, whom we all represent under Article 1 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda. In compliance with Rule 3 of our Rules of Procedure, read simultaneously with the Rule 11, Sub-Rule 2 and 3. Be it therefore that Rule 4, Sub-Rule 1, especially in the first sentence that read, the proceedings and debate of the Council shall be in English language. Be it decided that today's debate be both in English, Chifumbira, and Nyankore Richiga, as per Sub-Rule 2, in the interest of our people who are following the proceedings physically, online, and on radio stations. In the same spirit, Mr. Speaker, be it also approved that Rule 9 in its totality be suspended to allow the flexibility of this historic sitting, generally addressing ourselves on the seating arrangement. Mr. Speaker, sir, I beg to move.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Councillors, the Honorable Member has moved that the language of Council, we can use the language that has mentioned, the Lukiga, Rufumbe, and English, for those who are interested. Then others, the Rule 9, that since you are holding a Council that has many stakeholders, many people, we want to agree that we move a motion that we allow to sit the way we are seated. Those in favor, say aye. Oh, okay. So we proceed. 5, my communication. the Right Honorable Speakers, Kigezi Sub-Region, the District Chairpersons, Kigezi, the Mayors, District Councillors, Members of Parliament, Municipal and Municipal Speaker and the Councillors, RDCs of the region, the cows and town clerks, the DPC, the Army Commander, heads of departments, sub-county, LC3 chairpersons and RM District NIM Executive, sub-county speakers, all protocol observed, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take this opportunity to welcome you to this session of sending off our dear Honorable Minister, Honorable Mateke, and Minister and the Member of Parliament for Women in Kisoro District. Allow me to thank the honorable speakers from the region who have joined me to commemorate this very important day as the Kigezi region, so that we work as a team. We are today bidding the farewell to our honorable minister for the good work she has done to this district as an MP, the Minister of Defense, and the former Minister of Youth and Children. I extend my heartfelt condolences to Dr. Mateke and the family, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda, the Parliament of Uganda, Kisoro District Local Government Council, the NRM fraternity, friends and colleagues, to the late Honorable Minister Mateke in this trying moment. May her legacy continue to inspire us to work hard for a better Kisoro and a better Uganda. The late has been a dedicated member of parliament and champion of people in Kisoro in terms of education, health service delivery and development. Her tireless efforts as member of parliament and Minister of State for Defense and Veterans, as well as the previous role as Minister of Youth and Children, has left an indelible mark on our nation. We have lost a great leader, and as Kisoro community whom everyone could run to. She had a vision to put Bufumbira to another level. I want to finally thank the members of parliament, the Minister of Defense and Veteran Affairs, Kigezi leadership, so this local government for arranging a dignified send-off. May her soul rest in eternal peace. Honorable Council representing Nyundo Sub-County.
The next item on the order paper is laying of the wreath. And we shall follow, this shall be as per this, we shall follow Kisoro District Speaker will begin. In the meantime, the regional speakers can be prepared. The district speaker shall be followed by the regional speakers. After the regional speakers, we shall have the district chairperson, Kisoro District. The district chairperson shall be followed by the district chairpersons of Kigezi region. After the district chairperson, we shall have the district chairpersons of Kigezi region. After that, we shall have the Production and Marketing and Natural Resources Committee. Production and Marketing and Natural Resources Committee. And they shall be followed by the Social Services Committee. Social services, that is education, health, and community. And the Social Services Committee shall be followed by the Kisoro Municipal Mayor. Kisoro Municipal Mayor. And he shall be followed by the speakers and the councillors of Kisoro Municipal Council. Okay. And they shall be followed by the Finance, Planning and Works Committee of the District Council. And they shall be followed by all members of Parliament, Kisoro District, Kigezi region. All members of Parliament that are present, Kigezi region. And the members of Parliament shall be followed by the all RDCs Kigezi region that are present. And they shall be followed by the Kisoro District Chief Administrative Officer, together with all other Chief Administrative Officers that are present from Kigezi region. Chief Administrative Officers that are present will be Chief Administrative Officer Kisoro will take lead together with his colleagues. And they shall be followed by the Municipal Town Clerk, Kisoro, and any other town clerk of Kigezi region that are present. We shall then have Patriotic League of Uganda, Kigezi coordinator. Patriotic League of Uganda, Kigezi coordinator. We shall have then the Kisoro district heads of departments. Kisoro district heads of departments. And they shall be followed by the municipal heads of department, Kisoro municipality. That is Kisoro district heads of department. They shall be followed by Kisoro municipality heads of department. Kisoro Municipal Council. Birungi Front, proceed. And they shall be followed by the executive of LC3 chair, persons of both town councils and sub-counties. Chairpersons of town councils and sub-counties that are present. They shall be followed by the sub-county speakers and town council speakers that are present. Sub-county speakers and town council speakers that are present. They shall be followed by the district executive sub-county NRM chairpersons, sub-county chairpersons of NRM, NRM chairpersons at sub-county level, and the district executive, NRM chairpersons. The NRM chairperson shall be followed by the Kisoro District Women Council. Kisoro District Women Council. And next will be Kisoro District Youth Council. Kisoro District Youth Council. And I wish to invite the family and the head especially to come and rail youth in council. It's Dr. Philemon Mateke and the family. That's Dr. Philemon Mateke and Mama Joy Mateke. And last but not least, we shall have the bishop the clergy that are present. Hello, thank you.
Thank you very, very much for everyone who has laid the wreath. And all those who have not laid, all these we are representatives as leaders, and every capacity has been represented. So clerk, next item.
Next item will be motion to pay tribute to late Honorable Sarah Nyirabashitsi Mateke, the woman.
Motion to pay tribute to late Honorable Sarah Nyirabashitsi Mateke, the woman member of Parliament and the Minister of State for Defense in the District Council or Government State, the home of Dr. Freeman Mateke on 11 September 2024. All ministers, the absentia, Mr. Speaker, allow me to observe the protocol as I addressed you. The right Honorable Speaker of Parliament of Uganda, in absentia. District Chairperson is present. District Speaker all present. Ministers present. All ministers. District Executive Committee present. The distinguished religious leaders present. All ministers in the absentia. Present. Honorable members of Parliament present. I brief the family of Dr. Freeman Mateke, the district, the district commissioners present, the district chairperson is present, district speaker present, the Honorable District Executive Committee present, the distinguished religious leaders present, the members of District Executive Committee present, the Honorable Councillors present, mayors of municipalities present, chief administrative officers and town clerks present, the heads of department present, LCC chairpersons of sub-counties and town councils present, members of statutory bodies present, opinion leaders present, ladies and gentlemen. Kisoro district, Great Honorable Sarah Nyirabashitsi Mateke, who until her death was the woman member of Parliament for Kisoro district, and also the State Minister for Defense and Veteran Affairs. The darker crowd of Kisoros. Mr. Speaker, sir, the morning of Saturday, 7 September 2024 caused devastating heartbreaks to all of us upon receiving sad news of the demise of the political and developmental icon of Kisoro district, Great Honorable Sarah Nyirabashitsi Mateke, who until her death was the woman member of Parliament for Kisoro district and also Defense State Minister for Defense and Veteran Affairs. A darker cloud of sorrows. When one French philosopher, thinker, which has been hovering over the landscape of Kisoro district since then till today, the shocking and timely news of the her death has become a trigger to the reminisce on her upstated legacy and her great contribution to her motherland, Kisoro district in particular. And Uganda in general, her dedication, diligence, and humility to serve was exceptional. Mr. Speaker, sir, when one French philosopher, thinker, volunteer saw a radical change in the political fabric of the French government in 1776, when a French reformist minister was no longer in charge, he said, "I am struck to the heart by this blow and shall never be consoled for having seen the beginning and the end of golden age that the water was preparing for us." In reflection of this statement, Kisoro district is struck to the heart by this blow and shall hardly be consoled for having witnessed the beginning and the end of golden age that Right Honorable Sarah Nyirabashitsi Mateke was preparing for it. Mr. Speaker, sir, I wish to inform this August House that this has been instrumental in lobbying and mobilizing for support toward the cause of development of Kisoro district. We had always felt indebted for deeds, but unfortunately, her life has been untimely shortened. Mr. Speaker, sir, through this lobbying capabilities, the following had been achieved during her tenure as woman member of parliament for Kisoro. First, that is water sector. The district had managed to lobby for funding from government for the construction of Mateke Bridge in Busanza sub-county, where a tune of 1.2 billion shillings was released for financial year 2023-2024 out of an estimated total cost of Uganda shilling 2.5 billion shillings. And the construction was in progress before her death. She was still lobbying for the balance of 1.3 billion shillings towards the completion of bridge construction. Then to water sector. Mr. Speaker, sir, due to the limited safe water source in Kisoro district, the CISD had been supporting Kisoro district local government in lobbying for funds from government during financial year 2022-2023, through 2022-2023 and 2024.
Sub-County to Campiz and the Soko Church of Uganda in Murambo Sub-County at a tune of 220.
The construction of Muyove Grove, the flow scheme from Mitoma in Rubuguri Town Council, through Nyabwishenya Sub-County to Rubuguri Trading Center in Nkuringo Town Council, at a tune of 581,786,613 Uganda shillings. The extension of piped water supply system from Park Trading Center in Nyarusiza, Sub-County, to Campiz and the Soko Church of Uganda in Murambo Sub-County at a tune of 220,419 shillings. Laying of over 75 kilometers of water mainstream distribution in sub-mains to various communities. Upgrade of Nkanka water supply system from 2,880 cubic days, 5,040 cubic days, with two separate pumping lines to 60 meters cubic and 150 meters cubic. 5. Completion of water for Virunga water supply extension to Nyarusiza sub-county surrounding the park through 4 staged booster pumping stations. Upgrade of Gishege pumping system from 15 cubic meter with installation of a new 266 cubic meter reservoir tank at Gishegera Hill in Kisoro municipality. 3. Health sector. Mr. Speaker, sir, in health sector, a lot of achievements have been registered by Kisoro district local government with support from the disease. To mention it, but at least the disease they had managed to lobby for funds for upgrading was Health Center 2 to Health Center 3 in Busanza sub-county, where in financial year 2023-2024, a tune of Uganda shilling 445 million shillings was released for its construction and works commenced using UPDF Engineering Brigade. Before Hadams, she was following up on the remaining balance of 350 million shillings for its completion. Additionally, in this financial year 2024-2025, the disease had committed to look for funds for the construction of a general ward at Nyarusiza Health Center 3 in Nyarusiza sub-county, where she was following up on securing funds was Uganda shilling 350 million for its construction. She was also lobbying for the completion of Mirgwa Health Center 3 in Nyakabande sub-county, a project Honorable Eddie Kigezi had started on the same time back. The production, that is, the production and marketing sector in Kisoro district is on a good trajectory. Mr. Speaker, sir, the disease had complemented Kisoro district local government efforts in promoting Hass avocado. The drive was and is still on for the communities in Kisoro district to adopt it because of its economic value. The agriculture extension was also supported by the disease. The disease went a great milestone when she took the district agriculture extension staff to Mayoge at the Musubi farm for Hass avocado training. Her plan was to distribute 150 Hass avocado seedlings to communities in Kisoro district, where she would establish a nursery bed for them, and this season she was to distribute 2,500 seedlings to farmers, so it is a big loss. The disease also promoted the onion production by promoting Hazela species, which is a good quality. We shall miss our efforts. Commercial sector. Mr. Speaker, the disease was closely monitoring how Emyoga circles, youth, women enterprises were being implemented. Mr. Speaker, I rise out of a good performance. An additional funding of 800 million shillings was given to 45 Emyoga circles in recent phase. It is no doubt that during financial year 2021-2022, so district local government was ranked among the best 3 mobilizers of communities in Emyoga circles in Uganda. Health. The deceased was also instrumental in lobbying for 2 ambulances from Minister of Health, with one of the Chahaf Health Center 4 and the other for Usanza Health Center 4, which are located in hard-to-reach areas and had no means of transporting patients. Since then, existing ambulances were borrowed. At the time of her death, she was also lobbying for another ambulance for Buguri Health Center 4. She also supported the district in its bid of requesting the Minister of Health to construct a theater and an isolation ward at Kisoro Hospital and another theater at Busanza Health Center 4, whose construction are in progress.
Community development. She supported the skilling of youth and women.
She lobbied for funding towards the construction of a general ward at Bunagana Health Center 2 in a bid of to have the upgraded Health Center 3. The construction was completed by UPD for Engineering Brigade, only awaiting for the facility to be furnished with the required equipment. Beds also construct a placenta pit and a toilet whose funding has not yet been secured. Community development. She supported the skilling of youth and women either at the individual or group level by mobilizing them towards the skilling programs, either at her own establishment, Nyirabashitisara Foundation for Skilling Development, or by encouraging them to join vocational skills for their employability and income generation. In supporting the cause of women, the GISD had mobilized them into GROW project under Ministry of Gender, Labor and Social Development, which was for growth, opportunities and enterprise development for women groups. In this way, she supported the women to go Bushenyi district for training in value addition, and it was still in progress to see women benefit from it. She had for long also funded International Women's Day celebration for Kisoro district, and which she preferred to be rotated into different constituencies, in addition to support the district women council in their activities, like having exchange visits. This year, the district women council leadership had an exchange visit to Iganga district to share their experience with the Iganga Women Council education sector. She was another advocate for human capital development. Her contribution to human capital development can be reflected in as follows. She encouraged children to go and stay in school and also perform better. In so doing, she had introduced student support for every first 5 students in each sub-county who performed better at PLE in government-aided primary schools by giving them scholastic materials. Supporting girl-child education by providing sanitary pads to some girls in schools. Supported some needy students with bursaries.
Mr. Speaker, sir, through you, I request that the district chairperson, Abel Bizimana,
extension of 8.5 kilometers pipeline from Muganza in Chai Sub-Kaunti to Rogarambero Trading Center in Morora Sub-Kaunti, which is still under procurement process. Following up on completion and funding of the district water and sanitation master plan by the Minister of Water and Environment to supply the district with safe water.
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, sir, through you, I request that the district chairperson, Abel Bizimana, makes a submission to this council in relation to nomination and developing a substantial infrastructure in a memory of Right Honorable Sarah Nyirabashitsi Mateke. I say this for God and my country. I remain Nambajimana Alex, District Vice Chairperson and Leader of Government Business. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. The district chairperson can proceed as requested.
Particularly me, as PR colleague, come here and celebrate the last days of our beloved
Mr. Speaker, sir,
giving her a fitting sentence.
allow me to observe the protocol as the Vice Chairperson and Leader of Government Business had really realized it. I also, on my own state, recognize the presence of LC 5 chairpersons of Kigezi that have joined us, particularly me as a peer and colleague, to come here and celebrate the last days of our beloved Honorable and giving her befitting send-off. Mr. Speaker, before I make this important submission, Mr. Speaker, allow me also to address myself to the gathering here to say that everyone has something that gives them confidence. It may be a good dress or a suit that when you put it on, you feel comfortable and you can speak with confidence. But also it can be a very, very important person in your life who comes in when you are about to give up, when you are hustling and struggling, and when such a person appears, you feel confident and then move ahead. Honorable Sarah Mateke has been such a person who has been an anchor in building confidence among people who think themselves could not stand alone. I thank Honorable Sarah Mateke for that. And I thank the leaders of the church present for having helped her, supported her in those moral conducts that have made her an outstanding person of high moral value. I also thank the leaders in institutions of education who mentored her into becoming an intelligent person, a wise person that we all here can testify. The rest has been mentioned by my colleague, the Vice Chairperson of Kisoro District Local Government, and I cannot add much, but confirm what has said as truth and nothing but the truth. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, in cognizance of the late Honorable Sarah Nyirabashitsi Mateke's enormous contribution to Kisoro District, and desirous to keep memory of her meritorious legacy, in consultation with the District Executive Committee, which sat on 10 September 2024, under Minute 3 Deck 2024/2025, we propose to you, Mr. Speaker, to the Council, we propose to the Council, Mr. Speaker, through you, that they already proposed the stadium on Sutherland, which we wish to have a standard measure of a stadium that can do the local and regional, even international measure of sports activities, name them as they are. But this Sutherland in Kisoro municipality, which was going to have a stadium, let this council, Mr. Speaker, rename this stadium Sarah Mateke Stadium.
Having his name there is a double blessing to remember and commemorate.
Mr. Speaker, we cannot do much to this elegant and legendary person. And indeed, having the word Mateke in it itself is a testimony that she has come from a family whose contribution to this district are enormous. And definitely, I have nothing to shy around by saying that Mateke is the father of Kisoro district. And therefore, having his name there is a double blessing to remember and commemorate these Ugandans and these people of Kisoro who have made Kisoro what it is today. And indeed, this is why we are also enjoying it as leaders today, because they have set a very fantabulous and fertile ground where all of us have flourished to date. Mr. Speaker, I also use this submission that the central government, I think we have honorable members of parliament here, Honorable James Saluturo, Honorable Kwizera Wagahungu, that you take this matter seriously. We don't want to have Byoya Byanswa or just a mention without kind of follow-up. We have had many projects that we have always wanted them to happen, but they ended without being happening, and we don't want to disappoint Honorable Sarah Nyirabashitsi by mentioning this and it doesn't happen. We are aware, fully aware that the government is building stadia in different locations of the country. And we want you, members of parliament, I wish the speaker was here, and convey this matter to her, that this matter is taken up seriously by the parliament and allocation of funds to this effect is made by government, so that this stadium is seen to be existent and doing its business. That's why the name, that's when the name of Honorable Sarah Nyirabashitsi Mateke will flourish, and we shall be enjoying the fruits of the stadium in memory of her. Mr. Speaker, I beg this august House to receive this motion for discussion and approval.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, our dear Chairman, Kisoro District. Honorable members, you've heard the two motions, and this is the time to second the motions by honorable members of this council.
Vice Chairman,
Honorable Council representing Nyarusiza.
as we say bye-bye to Sarah, for the purposes of the record, my name is John Tumukiza, LC5 Council representing Mr.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Today we gather here in Augusta
honorable
House
members
to
of
pay
parliament
last
present here today,
the late Minister
and officials
Sir
from government, the
Mateke,
security apparatuses,
the
and
Minister
the business
of
community.
State of Defense,
I rise to second the motion
former
of
Member of Parliament Kisoro.
Vice Chairman and Chairman of
I
the
cannot
district
deduct any word from that
as we
has
say
already
bye-bye
been
to Sarah.
about
For the purposes of record, my name is John Tumukiza,
from family and friends,
LC5 Councillor,
from honorable
representing the
priests
South
and
County.
their house. From
Fellow
Ugandans,
countrymen and women,
thank you.
today we gather here in Augusta House to pay last respect
Was
to the late Minister Sarah Mateke, the Minister of State of Defense, the former woman member of Parliament Kisoro. I cannot deduct any word from that has already been spoken about late Honorable Sarah Mateke, from family and friends, from honorable colleagues and their house, from Ugandans, media. Truly, Honorable Sarah Mateke Nyirabashitsi was a leader whose heart was filled with humility and kindness. Honorable Speaker and honorable members, entire August House present, I'm reminded to the disciple John in the Bible, who is described as the one Jesus loved the most. In fact, I can say with all confidence that our all sub-counties and town councils in Kisoro, our dearly departed woman member of parliament and the minister, loved all sub-counties, but she loved Nyarusiza the most. The village of Njora Mabongo parish mourns deeply after losing a daughter and an in-law, parent and friend. As elected leaders from Nyarusiza, we wish to convey our deepest condolences to the family of late Minister Sarah Mateke, and also wish to thank Dr. Philemon Mateke and Mama Joy Mateke for raising a wonderful daughter who managed to achieve much in a short period of time. As a people of Nyarusiza, we thank you, Mzee Mateke, and Kisoro at large. And Mama Joy Mateke, we say no date with you. We don't have any date with you, neither having any date for Sarah. She did what she was supposed to do in a short time with this one. Mr. Speaker, I'm pleased to report to you earlier this year, the late Honorable Minister Sarah Mateke paid a courtesy visit to the director of Kigezi Highland Tea Factory, Mr. Musingu Zigaruga, where she reported to him about the lack of spaces of Nyarusiza Sub-County Health Center 3. During her visit, she told Mr. Garuga that most patients, including men and women, children, end up sharing the same ward because of limited space. Her request to have a health facility expanded did not fall on deaf ears. As we speak now, 4 tippers of bricks have already been delivered to the health facility by you, Speaker. I know you got money from Honorable Sarah from Garuga.
Our mothers are now getting treatment. Mr. Speaker,
also, because of the love for the people of Nyarusiza and in their district, she bought a brand new delivery bed for pregnant mothers after observing that the one that was there was in a sorry state. Nyarusiza Sub-County in their district, being one of the largest sub-county in Kisoro district, has at least 6 pregnant mothers every day. We can't thank her enough. Our mothers are now getting treatment very well. Mr. Speaker, in the memory of Honorable Sarah Mateke, we look forward to conduct a fundraising function to complete the renovation of what she has started at Nyarusiza Sub-County. And I'm happy the Vice Chairman has already reported the money has been secured to work on that facility. As I conclude, it is important to keep looking to the horizon, hoping and believing that we can still have a bright future for the people of Kisoro district, as Honorable Sarah Mateke would have wanted. Honorable Speaker and their House, we can all agree that it would be near impossible to have another leader of Sarah Mateke caliber. However, because of her style of leadership and commitment to to addressing local, regional, and national issues. Many women, young and old, across the entire country have been inspired, encouraged, motivated to help build a district and a country we can all be proud of. To the next woman member of parliament, take courage, because the shoes you will be entering are quite big to fill. But with God's help and our support, may you be a leader that unites and promotes development. May you be wise enough and brave enough to overcome the evils that breed sanity and division. If you manage to achieve such a working mindset as such, then the late Sarah Mateche's vision and the dream of Kisoro will live on forever and ever. If I get a chance to go in heaven, I will ask Lord, why did you take Sarah this time? Sarah Mateche, bye-bye. Mr. Speaker, sir, I beg to second.
Thank you, Honorable Councillor representing Nyarisa Sub-County. Honorable Councillor representing Southern Division, Kisoro Municipality.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Dear beloved mourners, I want to go in protocol.
Mr. Speaker, I'm raising on a point of seconding the motion that the chairman LC5 and his vice
representing Southern
stated
Division,
here.
and who is now aspiring as a mayor. Kisoro
Mr. Speaker,
Mr. Speaker,
I will
sir.
first comfort the family of our former minister, Dr. Philemon Mateche,
I want to thank
and your
everyone
family.
who organized the good work
Dear beloved mourners, I want to go in protocol.
managed to do for
For
Kisoro
the purpose
and
of
Uganda.
documentary, I'm called the Honorable Agawa James,
Mr. Speaker,
and I'm
I myself,
the Councillor LC5 representing Southern Division, and who is now aspiring as a mayor, Kisoro Municipality.
a person who went to
Mr.
school
Speaker, sir,
and studied and managed to acquire all the qualifications she had.
I want to thank everyone who has recognized the good work that Honorable Sarah Nyirabashitsi managed to do for Kisoro and Uganda at large. Mr. Speaker, I myself, I recognize Sarah, and I refer her to as a scholar,
young people,
a person who went to school and studied
in that, Mr. Speaker, sir,
and managed to acquire all the qualifications she had. And more especially,
materials
she was a scholar in human beings'
as the vice
lives.
chairperson elaborated here.
Mr. Speaker,
supported needed children in giving sets,
Honorable Sarah Nyirabashitsi,
giving pens, not only to government schools,
encouraged very many people, especially young people, to add value to their lives. In that, Mr. Speaker, sir, she helped needy children
Mr. Speaker, sir,
get materials to
Sarah
help them
Nyirabashitsi
when they are
championed
studying.
the starting of
As the vice
Metropolitan
chairperson
University,
elaborated it here, that she supported
where
needy children
several
in
people
giving
and
sets,
hundreds of
giving
students
books,
were
giving
given
pens,
scholarships.
not only to
Mr. Speaker,
government
I
schools,
testify myself,
but also in
who is
private
speaking
schools,
here.
Mr. Speaker.
I'm one of the beneficiaries. Sarah engaged me and encouraged me to go back to school so that I added value to myself.
Mr. Speaker, sir,
With that engagement, I managed to get a
Sarah Nyirabashitsi championed the starting of Metropolitan University,
for that contribution.
where several
I always
people
go
and hundreds of students
remember
were
you
given
for that
scholarships.
support to my
Mr.
family.
Speaker, I testify myself, who is
Mr.
speaking here.
Speaker,
I'm one of the
not only
beneficiaries.
me, Honorable Helen
Sir engaged me
President
and
students
encouraged me to go
here
back
in
to
Kisoro,
school so
where
that I add
hundreds of
value to
students were
myself.
given scholarships.
Mr. Speaker,
Up to
with
now,
that engagement,
every
I managed to
unit,
get a
every
degree
new unit,
in tour and travel.
students are
I will
here
salute you,
and given
Honorable,
scholarships
the late,
so that they can study.
for that
For those
contribution,
who cannot manage
and
to
I will
go
always
far from
go
here, more especially Kamare,
and remember you
country.
for that support
Nyirabashitsi touched
to
very
my
many
value.
souls so that they can acquire and get their
Mr.
documents,
Speaker,
more especially diplomas,
not only me,
certificates, and
Honorable
degrees.
helped very
You
many
know, Mr.
needy
Speaker, we had a
students
problem
here
and
in
a challenge
Kisoro, where hundreds of students were given scholarships.
of hostel,
Up to
of
now,
hostels.
every intake, every
People
new
will afford
intake,
school fees.
students are
And when you
helped
reach
and are given
areas
scholarships
that are not in
so that they
Kisoro,
can
you
study.
will find
For
that
those who
the
cannot
money is
manage to
increasing because
go
of
far from
paying
here,
where
more
to
especially
get to school.
Kabale and the rest of
When
the
the Sara
country,
brought this university here,
University
Mr.
touched
Speaker,
very many souls
all
so
the
that they can
students
acquire
from
and get
Busanza
their
across the
documents here,
district
more especially
managed to go to
diplomas,
Metropolitan,
certificates,
and they
and
added up
degrees.
their documents.
You know, Mr.
And
Speaker,
they
we had
were
a problem
acquiring
and a
degrees
challenge
from Kisoro. We again
of,
salute you for that work that you
of
did.
hostels.
Very many
Like,
students are now
everyone would afford the school
More especially
fees.
those who
But when it would reach
elsewhere,
elsewhere, not in Kisoro, you would find that the money is
Mr.
increasing
Speaker,
because of failing
as I
where to get
conclude,
to
Mr.
sleep.
Speaker,
But when the Sara brought this university here,
Honorable
Mr.
Sara
Speaker,
Nyabashitsi was a peacemaker.
all the students from Busanza
Mr.
across
Speaker,
the
remember
district
when our council
managed to go to
was about
Metropolitan
issues,
and they added up
Honorable Sara
their
will come in
documents and they are
to
now
sort them
acquiring degrees
and call
from
each and
Kisoro.
everyone
We again salute
to
you
settle down
for that
and
work
serve
that
the
you
people.
did, that
Because
here
the
very
reason
many
why
students
we
are now
here
graduates, more especially those who failed to
serve
go
people.
elsewhere,
That was I
not
read
Kisoro.
to everyone. And
Mr. Speaker, as I
finish,
conclude, Mr. Speaker,
I want to encourage each and everyone.
Honorable Sara
to take
Nyabashitsi
from
was a
Sara.
peacemaker.
Sara was a good reader.
Mr. Speaker, I remember when
Sara was
our
a
council
person
would
who
have
loved
issues,
everyone.
Honorable Sara would come in to sort them
religion,
and call each and everyone
She was a peace,
to settle
a
down
peaceful
and
person
serve the people.
to the extent
Because
that
the
whenever
reason why
something
we
will come in
are here
that is to put Kisoro backward,
is to
she
serve
will come and
people.
stand in the middle.
That was our encouragement
So,
to
as Kisoro
everyone.
district,
And
at
Mr.
large,
Speaker,
I again put a stamp
as I finish,
and seal what
I
the
want to
chairman
encourage
LC5
each and everyone
advice
to copy from
has stated
Sara.
here, as I second their
Sara
motion,
was a
Mr.
good
Speaker.
reader.
Mr. Speaker,
Sara was a
I take the
person
move.
who loved
May you also
everyone.
rest in eternal
Sara would
peace.
not discriminate
Sara
in
Nyabashitsi.
the
Thank
region,
you, Mr. Speaker.
tribe. She was a peaceful person to the extent that whenever something would come in, that is to put Kisoro backward, she would come and stand in the middle. So as the Kisoro district at large, I again put a stamp and seal what the chairman LC5 and the vice has stated here as I second their motion, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I beg to move. May you also rest in eternal peace, Honorable Sara Nyabashitsi. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Councillor, representing
Allow me
Southern Division, Kisoro Municipality. I'm seeing Honorable Kisoro Innocent.
Mr. Speaker, I would like to inform the council that despite of many achievements that Sara Mateke has done,
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm by name of Kisoro Innocent, LC5 Councillor, representing the Unagana Town Council.
among other
Mr. Speaker,
where
allow me,
Sara Mateke
for the interest of
achievements
time,
cannot be
or gathering in their respective capacities. Mr. Speaker, I would like to inform the council that despite of many achievements that Sara Mateke has done, they are exhausted, because some are internal, others are external. But these are, among others, achievements where Sara Mateke, the achievement cannot be exhausted, as I've said. The death of our beloved Sara Mateke has touched on the hearts of many, as you can see the number of mourners. And among the achievement, Sara has been always there for everybody where needed.
and she will support them.
In every gathering, our late Sara Mateke has always, she has been always encouraging female education and uplifting of women. Across the whole district, it is of recent where in previous months, where Sara Mateke has been moving around in trying to empower women by engaging and encouraging them to form circles, and she would support them financially to ensure that at least these women in the whole district can secure loans and start self-help projects. And on top of that, Sarah Mateke was there to ensure that nobody remained behind.
This remaining 1 year to push my secondment is on the motion that has been tabled before us. Mr. Speaker, sir, indeed we have lost a geopolitical pillar, a spiritual, social, and economic instrumental tool, not segregative in all terms, calm, and dedicated in serving her people. The late Honorable Minister Sarah Nyirabashitsi Mateke has tried her level best to elevate the welfare of many Bafumbira, such as capitalizing women associations, supporting circles all over the district. Her passion in providing health care to the very needy people, especially pregnant mothers, street children, people with disabilities, was beyond measure. She has greatly extended her lovely support to many families through providing domestic materials, counseling that has enabled many to curb domestic violence. Her fate has left a positive impact in our district. Mr. Speaker, sir, as a district council, we take this honor to thank all dignitaries from all government structures for standing with us as we mourn for our person. As a district, we shall live to remember her and her deeds. Mr. Speaker, sir, we beg as a district that if the family can have a member who can assist us in this remaining 1 year to push to help the district push the dreams of the late, it will be our pleasure. Mr. Speaker, sir, I beg to move.
Thank you, Honourable Member. Members are seconding the motions. Then Honourable, I decode Honourable Council representing Kirundo, then Rubuguri, then Kungo sub-county.
yanyu y'amadini ni iki murabizi
umuhonarwa Sara
ariko n'abantu
ubujura bwo mufite namwe abayobozi n'uburimanganye n'imanza z'amataka
bafunge mureke kwirengagiza
kuko nibyo biteye akaduruvu
twareze urupaye wenyine intebe ya district uzanye igitekerezo kiboneye iyo stadium bayimwitiri hari ikibazo mu bafumbi kuko itaganiye ryari kandi n'ubisoma bari kuvuga ngo tuzamanza tubaza leta yahe
kumva babasobanurire
itakani ry'abafumbira n'umwana n'uwacu na hano ni iwacu kandi nasindi icyo yakoreye twebwe nta muntu wakoresha na kwijana ariko nasindi icyo yadukoreye kandi n'umwana wacu yadukoreye sijye kuvuga menshi ndashishikariza mwese abayobozi baranga n'abagenzi banje ba kansa n'aba MPs murekera aho rwaserera murikeraho kwicamo imbibi kwirya buri munsi iyo mugiye mukirya abafumbira twagiraga umuco bataye umuco we are now stateless, we are not Rwandese, we are not Congolese, we are not Ugandans, we have lost identity completely. Namwe abari Kampala n'abari musubire hano tube bamwe tuba abantu bamwe tujye kamwe tuvugurure mu bamwe ba parliament bene mana kirageze naje kwitsimba
mwakoze cyane bene Imana kuza hano mwese
ibinyoma bibe bike
kunamira uyu mushiki wacu uyu mwana
gushishikariza abafumbira kubora bari mu bitindi
mukuru wanje
niba muhuye na Museveni nyakubahwa President Museveni mumubwire ibishitse cyo kumubwira ibinyoma mukasura muri guterana amabuye muri guterana amagambo muve kurebana amazo mu kanwa hagira icyo muhuriraho kugira ngo Kisoro itere imbere kandi n'agasuzugurane mu kace kawe Imana itaremye atashobora kuyobora mureke gusuzugura
ndi chairman wa NRM n'abandi ba chairman
Benimana aradisa ahangaha n'abajabe hagisubiremo aradisa ahangaha n'abajabe umushinga wa leta ubu umushinga wa leta umuhonari busara mu cyumweru gishize twahuriye Busara arahabwira ngo ubujura bwo mufite namwe abayobozi n'uburimanganye n'imanza z'amataka mubwire ba RDC babirekera kuko nibyo biteye akaduruvayo muri Kisoro imanza za burakeri bafungira nkavuga mu rukufiki kejuru agenda kagiye buri munsi nanjye ko ndagenda ejo ninga nimugoroba mwagiye gukundana government program zizikorera abafumbira Rwanda RDC abatari kumva ibyo ndi kumva babasobanurire jewe I don't embrace the colonial language I embrace my culture language
abayishire kandi namukasheshe mugumaha nibo kurana turaraha kugira ngo twerekeze umwana wacu
narebera umwami Kajojo narebera umwami Kajojo hanuya nareba no mwami wa Rukiga na Rubanda n'abandi itwe Kisara ko kwamugizire ngo twamushabire okuza kureba honare butime turi na honare kwizera kugira ngo batohereza kasete ketu akengaci titwoguma mu bworo enemies of resources kandi kindi bamemba ba parliament mutaze mu campaign kusha enemies of resources kusotwiro butare twideki kureba tutinde factor nimwe murasamura bari addition mu kuvura dingaki ibintu barabitujanyeho
bishirwe mu nkora
honorable members
I think for that one let's conclude from there
Benimana mwakoze cyane mwakoze cyane Benimana kuza hano mwese kunamira uyu mushiki wacu uyu mwana wacu uyu mukuru wanje kandi ari ukikomojeho kugira ngo akaduruva Kisoro kashire na bwa buntu bwanyu bw'amuko no mudini niba hariho umwana ukwiriye nka kivuge atahondira urakamirwa inka y'umwana wanje mayereka yo mata niba hari umwana ushitse ufite ibitabo ukomoka muri uru rugo mumushira hano posidi ndi chairman wa NRM kugomborora nabandi ba chairman muraha singi birutsi sinsubira inyuma mumuhe amakungu gariho ushobora kusiteka uyu munsi uri kugira ngo nagende nawe uragenda niba afite ibitabo ntekereza ko abamaze senior 6 mumuzane yuzurize asozereze urugendo cyangwa urubimbi rw'umuharawe yaratangiye bene bana mureke n'abandi bavuge mugirane imbabazi kandi nkashima honorable kwizera wakoze kuberaho honorable Sara niwe yarakubereyeho watangireho ku rupfu iriya ariko nawe ugeze nawe wakoze kumuberaho niwe yarakubereyeho inko ziri kumenimba abakimbiri mazimba mwebare abayishire kandi namukasheshe mugumaha nibo kurana turaraha kugira ngo twerekeze umwana wacu ahandi mukamarinde kandi ahandi muhe ubusinje kandi muze mu businje mwebare.
Thank you very much honorable Bishorowis yavuze mu rufumbira kandi kuko mvuye turi gutandika we suspended rule 4 itegeko rya 4 itegeko rya 9 kugira ngo twemerere umuntu wese kuvuga mu rurimi rwashaka sende kugushima honorable Louis uvuze neza kandi all of these they were seconding the chairman and the vice chairman the leader of government business kugira ngo ibyo bavuze muri ziramba pora zose bishirwe mu nkora. So I think for that one let's conclude from there. As earlier told you, I want to first introduce the people behind me. That you know the people were together in this morning session. But Honorable Jabanga Frank, the stand up for recognition. Morning, so that we do what? we allow them
Speaker
also
wa Kanungu
join the
District.
family. Thank you for coming. Honorable Tushemerirwe Jane. Tushemerirwe Jane, webare, Tushemerirwe Jane ngo ni Speaker wa Rubanda District. Tune Honorable Oscar Kampurira. Ogo ni Speaker wa Ruchiga District. Honorable Turyamubona James. Ogo ni Speaker wa Rukunjiri District. Tune Honorable Nkurunziza Geoffrey. Ogo ni Speaker wa Kisoro Municipality. Honorable Mbabazi Charity. Ogo ni my Deputy Speaker. Then Honorable Hashakimana Joachim. Ogo ni Deputy Speaker wa Kisoro Municipality. We shall keep introducing people as time goes on, as we also go through the debate. Honorable members had earlier guided that we are holding a joint council meeting, and that's why we went ahead to suspend the rules of procedure so that we can allow other people to mourn to the family of the late. So on this particular moment, I want to ask the clerk to cancel.
Go through the journey with the family.
The members of parliament are ex-official members of council. Kuko mwizi ba members of parliament chapiye tuvanaho rya tegeko kugira ngo n'abandi bantu bo twabanye nabo tubemereye kuvuga. Kwandi hatwabwa nk'aba councillors twenyine kandi tete tuyobora district twenyine. So turugushima ba members of parliament bacu. The motion zo bavuze ntabwo Honorable Sara nyakwigendera kuko bamuze ko ari umukozi ariko ntabwo yakoraga wenyine, yakoraga na ba MPs bacu kugira ngo turebe ko amajambere agere iwacu. So nabo twenda kubaha chance. The clerk is going to guide the morning so that we do what? We allow them also mourn with the family.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Don't think that this was the creation.
Is the eulogies
It's
by
the feeling
dignitaries. And we shall
the
begin
majority
with
of
Honorable
the
Members of
Wafundira and
Parliament,
Wachimbi
with
that we stabilize the Kisoro politics and we don't cause conflict again when the one we are celebrating her life today was a peacemaker and was a peace builder. So if you know that you
Speaker
are
of Kisoro District
a
Council,
community member in Kisoro District,
the bereaved family,
and you really love peace,
colleague members
and
of
you
Parliament,
believe in
and
peace,
the councillors,
we believe that you shouldn't waste your
dear
resources.
mourners,
For the next few months to
it
come,
is an
we shall
opportunity
be having the
to
elections,
pay tribute
and this country will be
to our
experiencing
late
a
sister who has been a
by-election
member of Parliament for
in August next year.
Kisoro
This
District.
is September.
And I wish to use this
if
opportunity
there is
also
any
to
wise
welcome other people
candidate that would have
from
wanted
other
to contest
districts to come and
in
be with us
2026,
as we
don't use
share
this
the
as
tribute
an
to this
opportunity to be in Parliament
hero in
for a
the
short time, because
The
you will be
bereaved
wasting your resources. And
We are all with
people
you,
might even misunderstand.
and the journey has been long.
So I believe that
Some of us
in every
meet
situation,
from Mengo, were there.
you should
We
learn.
went to Morago,
If you don't
we
learn,
went to
then you should
Nsanje,
win.
Parliament,
But in this
we are
case,
at
where
the
there is
airport, now we are in
God practice,
Nyakabingo.
be
So
sure
we
that
decided to
God knows what
go
is
through the journey with the family.
I want to thank
To
the
see
Mateke
that
family
at least
for
God
being
helps
brought
us.
up,
And the
Our
family
friend
appreciates that
who has passed on.
God is feared,
And she was a team of prayer because
because
she
it is
prayed
only
very well
God
with
who
all of
knows
us.
what is in you,
All of these achievements
and it is
Kisoro
only
has
God who knows
achieved
tomorrow.
was because of,
I appreciate the suspension of the rules.
although
So in suspension of the
politics
rules
is a perception
means that the
and
motion that was
difference of
moved,
opinion.
Speaker,
In the politics,
all
you
the
find that
amendments
everybody
that were
is agreeing.
made, I hope that they will be incorporated, that the motion does not read one item of the stadium, but including all those motions that were attributed to, including having one consensus candidate. Having a consensus candidate, yesterday when I talked about it in Parliament, don't think that this was Kwizera's creation. It is the feeling of the majority of the Bafumbira and the Wachimbi.
that we stabilize the Kisoro politics,
all the expenditures
and we don't cause conflict
borne by government.
again.
So
When
government to
the
pay
one we are
whatever costs
celebrating
are here.
her life today
So
was
we
a
appreciate
peacemaker and was a peace builder. So if you know that you are a community member in Kisoro district and you really love peace and you believe in peace, we believe that you shouldn't waste your resources. For the next few months to come, yet we shall be having a general elections, and this country will be experiencing a by-election in August next year. This is September. So if there is any wise candidate that would have wanted to contest in 2026, don't use this as an opportunity to be in parliament for a short time, because you would be wasting your resources, and people might even misunderstand you. So I believe that in every situation, you should learn. If you don't learn, then you should win. But in this case where there is God practice, be sure that God knows what is going to happen tomorrow. I want to thank Mateke family for having brought up our colleague who has passed on. And she was a team player with all of us. All of these achievements Kisoro has achieved was because of the team playing system. Although politics is a part of opinion. In politics, when you find that everybody is agreeing, ntuzasanga abantu bose bemeranya kimwe umenye ngo ndimanganya. So yesterday the president said that abafumbira bose bemeye ko Sara ari umuntu mwiza. Ikimenyesha Sara was a special person. And I want to thank the Right Honorable Speaker, who personally we were together at Mengo Hospital. We went to Murago Hospital, and she has really put in a lot of effort. And I want to thank government for all the assistance they have rendered during this period, because all the expenditures are borne by government. So it is government to pay whatever costs are here. So we appreciate and thank the government, and we are directed by the president to do so. Because Honorable Sara Mateke was not only a member of parliament, but was also a member of cabinet. So the Minister of Defense, the head of public service, and the Parliament of Uganda, we are all cooperating to make sure that this function is concluded successfully. We don't want to say much because even tomorrow there will be some speeches, and I want to appeal to the local residents that since we are going to have many dignitaries, please interpret to them what other languages they may not know. We welcome them. I know some of these projects might be even a few. So when you hear that they are calling you to help them, I know colleague members of parliament, ministers, all of them are on the way. A number of flights will be landing, and a number of buses will be coming. So mureke twerekane ingeso nziza nk'abafumbira, kandi nitujya kuvuga tuvuge tumenye ngo abashitsi baje tutatangira guterana amagambo. Murakoze cyane.
Thank you, Honorable Kwizera Wagahungu. We shall have Honorable Sabuturo James. Shall have Honorable Sabuturo James.
Nyakubahwa Speaker, Dr. Philemon Mateke, n'umucara wawe and family, Nyakubahwa Bishop, bagenzi banje, members of parliament, resident district commissioner, security officers bari hano, chairman wa district Ntware Bizimana, ba councillors, yemwe mwese bene wacu
President wa Uganda niwe mwami w'igihugu
ejo
cya Uganda
nyakubahwa President Museveni
abafumbira ngo dukunda gutongana
yaje ku parliament aje gufatanya natwe
umuntu muzima
dusibura
abakwiriye kwibaza
umugenzi
akaba yagira ati
Sara Nyirabashitsi Mateke yamuvuzeho ibintu byiza kandi nandi kureba turi kumuvugaho ibintu byiza ibyo nibwira ngo buri muntu wese uri hano kuri uriya munsi we nugera azaba yifuza ngo abantu bamuvuge byiza ngira nti ntesha aho uri hose zisawa wibaze uti njewe uriya munsi nugera kandi ko kuzagera ushaka ubishaka utabishaka nje bazamvuga wiki icyo ni kimwe mu bintu biza turi buze gukura iri shano ryabaye njewe bazamvuga wiki nari umujura nari umwicanyi natugishaga hose abakene mbakuraho ibyabo ntuma bagurisha imirima yabo kakari President Museveni mu bimwe yatuvuzeho yavuze ko abafumbira bakundaga gutongana uko niko tuzwi mu Uganda yose President wa Uganda niwe mwami w'igihugu bita Uganda yabwiye isi yose ngo abafumbira ngo dukundaga gutongana gutukana kugira ikireka iyo niyo reporta dufite iriya umuntu muzima abakwiriye kwibazaho kuri icyo kintu akaba yagira ati koko turekeraho turi district ya mbere mu Uganda ifite ubutunzi budafite na district zindi no ku bwico ubu muri wacu kurebo koko izina ryacu ribaye ryiza kugira ngo rizabe ryiza rero ni ukwibuka bimwe mu bintu umugenzi mwahoze mumuvugaho kandi byiza nsaba ngo tureke gukoresha akanwa ariko umutima uri kuvuga ibindi ufite iyo ndwara yo kuvuga bimwe kandi umutima ufite ibindi uwo turi busaba Imana imubabarire Mr. Speaker ejo Archbishop ya Church ya Uganda yatubwiye ko ubugingo dufite ubuzima dufite bwadutijijwe n'Imana Imana niyo yadutijije ubuzima bwonje nawe dufite iyo utijije naka isuka hari aho ugeraga utinyamara ngo mpa yasuka yanje nuko nawe uje gukora ibyawe yatubwiye ati Imana yahaye umugenzi ubuzima none yashatse kubumukuraho ico nize mu byabaye ubwo buzima Imana yamuhaye koko yarabukoresheje namwe muri kwiyumvira ibyakozwe bigitangaza kitwigisha ngo mu gihe ukiriho kora uko ushoboye ukoreshe impano Imana yaguhaye ubuyobozi y'ubutunzi y'iki sinavuga kugira ngo cagiye cawe nikigera uzabe warangije ibyo Imana yagutegura
kandi bene wacu
uko ndeba none nubwo bitubabaje umugenzi Sara kuba yatuvuyeho ndi kureba ugiye mu nzira y'Imana ibyo yamuhaye ngo akore yabikoze none yambwita wakoze ngwino haradukomerera hakomereye umutwara n'umucara Dr. Mateke buri mubyeyi wese ahantu habakomeye ariko ugiye mu by'Imana aho nta kindi ubukibaza
ahubwo uremera uti ibyabaye reka bibi. Umugenzi koko yari umukozi w'igitangaza, twese turabizi yari umukozi. Bamwe bari kuvuga bati ndetse ingorane yagize z'uburwayi zaturutse mu gukora n'imbaraga yari afite, yicaraga hamwe. President yatwibukije ati muje mwibuka kwikebeza, kureba umutima wawe, za ndwara zitatubwiraga uko umeze, niba uzifite niba utazifite. Mr. Speaker, hari wavuze ku ba member ba parliament, ndeba ntabwo kumaramaza ngo kandi twibuka umugenzi Sara, twibuka umugenzi Sara, ibyo yarahagarariye ari byo twimiza imbere. Dukwiriye kuzashaka igihe kitari iki tuvuge ku bintu by'abayobozi bariya muja muwohereza mu parliament nangwa se mu council Kisoro, kuko ahenshi urareba umuvuzi uyu n'uyu atazi ibyo ari kuvuga bitewe n'uko nyine abatabizi. Umugenzi ibyo yakoze ahenshi yabikoze ari ibintu bikuye ku mutima we. Nuko rero bene wacu, nagiraga nti kuri uyu munsi twibuka umugenzi, birakwiriye ngo twibuke ibyo yarahagarariye, ikintu c'ingeso, kubaha. Ibyo ni bimwe ku bintu biri kuvugwa ku mugenzi Sara Nyirabashitsi. Ingeso, kugira ngo uburi umuyobozi kandi uburi ingeso, ubwo uri kureba ko igihugu cyacu kiba kiri mu kaga. Ikintu c'ingeso, ikintu cyo kubahana, ikintu cyo kugira ngo twese twibuke ngo turi bamwe bene wacu. Ubutabishaka ngo abe bamwe n'abandi, uwo nguwo tumusabire kugira ngo nawe amenye ko turi bamwe. Finally, Mr. Speaker, ibyo muteshejeho, iby'igisayu n'ibindi muri buze guteshaho nka council, turaje inyuma yabyo, kuko birakwiriye ngo uyu mugenzi tumwibuka ko yakoze ibitangaza. Ndangiza, ico nkora cyose, ico ukora cyose, twibuke ibyo umugenzi yakoze, kandi tugire no gusabira Dr. Philemon Mateke n'umucara we na family bose, kuko aho barize sawa harakomeye, harakaze, harababaje. Nzimwe muri twe ko twapfiriwe abacu, iyo upfiriwe uzi kubabara kubaga kuriho. None birakwiriye ngo mbifurize ibyiza. Kisoro yatiye ngiye eje imbere mu buryo buhagije kandi bukwiriye, tunyura mu nzira yo kumenya ko twese turi bamwe bene wacu.
Thank you, Honorable. And next is Engineer Alex Yunsaba, Honorable Member of Parliament of Mira South.
Nyakubahwa Speaker, umuryango wa Dr. Philemon Mateke, ba Member of Parliament bari hano, abimiheto bari hano, inshuti n'abavandimwe, uyu ni umunsi w'amaganya. Ni umunsi w'amaganya. Njewe inkuru nayimenye ndi Nairobi. Nari maze icyumweru Nairobi, inkuru nyumva kuwa gatandatu nkiriyo, ariko amaguru atangira gutitira, no hasi ho nari mpagaraye hatangira gutitira, kuko ntabwo ari ikintu nagatekereje ngo cyakabayeho. Ubwo rero bituma mara akanya gatoya hari numva uwundi. Twese turabizi Honorable Sarah umurimo yakoraga atari ukwirengagiza. Urabizi abantu bamwe nubwo wakora ikintu cyiza gite ariko batagushaka, mu mibande, mu murima hose yabagarimo, no mu parliament ejo muzabyirebera, no mu parliament yabaga darling wa buri muntu wese. None rero nakababaro cyane, nakababaro. Urabizi iyo umuntu arwaye ukamurwaza, iyo agiye ntabwo bikuvunaga, ariko ukuntu yagiye byatuvuna. Mpagaze aha ngaha mpagararanye n'umuryango wa Philemon Mateke kugira ngo tubahumurize umutima worohe. Tutabahumurije byakomeye. Mwakoze cyane kandi murareba ngo nabo duturanye nabo bo hirya no hino nabo baje kudufatiraho, kuko Honorable Sarah nta uko mwamurebaga hano n'ahandi ni gutyo, no mu bindi bice bya Uganda ni gutyo, nayo yabaga ari kwirukanga ari kujayo. Rero kubona abantu muzabona ibirutaho. None ariko ndashaka kugira ngo nsome ka speech ko nanditse, kuko ntagasomye byantera agahinda. Ariko ndagasoma mu ruzungu niko nakanditse. Today we all come together to commiserate and remember the life of our dear sister Honorable Sarah Mateke Nyirabashitsi, a colleague whose life was illuminated with kindness and driven by concern of humanity. Before I share my own knowledge on Honorable Sarah's unique characters, you may all want to know that besides being my colleague in Parliament, we share a lot. We are from the same sub-county of Chahi and in the neighboring parishes. Nyakabingu is just a stone throw away from Muganza. And she is in fact my sister in the famous Bazigaba clan. For those of you who wondered why we combined synergies in the 2021 campaigns, you now know and can have a clue that it was just unavoidable for many reasons. Losing such a dear friend, sister, both by blood and politics, is rather a painful experience. It's hard to come to terms with the bitter fact that Honorable Sarah has disappeared from our lives. Right from the dark Saturday morning of her passing, I know the entire district of Kisoro became cold. Everyone got dejected, and even many families may need counselors. First, She was a unifying factor to the district. In my life, both as an adult and as a politician, I had never seen anyone in whom the entire district had confidence as Honorable Sarah. In times when religious and political intrigue and conspiracy were on the rise, Honorable Sarah would never be found wanting. This alone is unique in Kisoro and Uganda at large. In our culture, Yabafumbira, we believe that a fruit is much like the tree that bore it. For those of you who know Muzei Honorable Dr. Mateke, you must not have been surprised by Honorable Sarah's character. So whatever we do, our children are watching. I have always admired her workaholism. She was literally everywhere, both in the community and in the offices of Kampala. I don't think there are many families in Kisoro she has not visited. And as you may have heard, she has touched lives in many of these families. It is a challenge she has set for all of us in the same or similar capacities, that we are in these offices for the people. She has enlarged the shoes so much that not many will fit in. Death is a fact to reckon with, but Honorable Sarah's death must awaken us to the question, what legacy are we to leave, especially in the communities where we stay or work? May the words of Psalm 147:3 heal the broken hearts and bind up the wounds of our soul. May Honorable Sarah Nyirabashitzi's soul rest in abundant peace. Thank you for listening.
Next will be Sam Kajojo, Kanong Chairman, LC5. Sam Kajojo, District Chairperson, Kanongo District.
Mr. Speaker, sir, honorable speakers from the entire Kigezi, honorable members of parliament, honorable district governors of Kigezi, honorable councillors and all lower local government leaders, the resident district commissioners, the chief administrative officers, the second division commander and all members from the entire security fraternity, members from all other government ministries and MDAs, Mzee Philemon Mateke and your entire family, the people of Kisoro and Kigezi at large, all protocol ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me, on my behalf and the people of Kanungu District, and also on my behalf as the chairman of Kigezi, pass on and express our solidarity and condole with the family of Mzee Mateke, the people of Kisoro, the people of Kigezi, and the entire nation as we mourn our foreign sister, woman member of parliament, Kisoro, and Minister of State for Defense and Veteran Affairs. Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me to talk briefly about our fallen member of parliament and honorable minister. We, the people of Kanungu, and the entire people of Kigezi, we do appreciate the idea Honorable Sarah developed of establishing the university metropolitan that has supported human resource development in Kigezi and Uganda at large. According to statistics, we have been on average receiving offers for over 1,000 bursaries as a region, and therefore she has brought hope to many people that had no hope of accessing higher level of education and hence livelihoods at the end of the day. Mr. Speaker and the entire House, we all knew Honorable Sarah Mateke as a woman of humor, calm and sober leader, approachable, and who would give time to all that came to her and labored to offer a solution. Mr. Speaker and the entire congregation, we all appreciate the economy of Kigezi stands majorly on the tea industry, coffee and tourism. Apparently, we all appreciate the collapse of the tea prices that has resulted to the closure of some of the tea factories and loss of employment opportunities. As people of Kigezi, Mr. Speaker, we have had over 700 people that were engaged in the development of tea seedlings that had their payments delayed over the last 8 years, resulting in 2 deaths and collapse of businesses. But out of court settlements that were reached between the NB, National Bed Operators, and the government of Uganda, about 39 billion had been paid since 2021. But Mr. Speaker, there was an outstanding bill of about 14 billion plus the 10% interest, as the 10% interest and the economic loss for these nursery bed operators. We had started as leaders to engage in consultations with Honorable Sarah Mateke for her hand to assist the people of Kigezi to recover, or the government, to compel the government to release the money that was outstanding, and also most importantly, to fast track the implementation of the resolutions that were made by local government leaders that sat in Mbarara for the 16 districts that are affected by the tea industry that are key actors in the tea sector. Sarah had expressed her willingness to give us a hand and engage with His Excellency the President to see that the people of Kigezi and Ankole would be leveraged in accessing and recovery of this tea sector. It's very sad that she has left before that fulfillment, but we do appreciate her commitment in this matter. Mr. Speaker, and therefore I would want to pray on behalf of my local government leaders that if this Honorable House would pass a resolution to have the government of Uganda compelled to release the payments that are due for necessary bed operators, and also release the funds that we need for the recovery of the tea industry that has collapsed. I'm very well aware the numbers of people that were employed in our factories in both our Kigezi and most importantly also Kisoro, that is a key actor in the tea sector, so that we can have this tea business revamped to resurrect the economy of our districts and Kigezi at large. On the other side, Mr. Speaker, on behalf of the PLU, we are here well represented. I'm the assistant coordinator of PLU, and I together work with my chairman, Shangawa Shija, as the coordinator Kigezi, and we have a big team that I would want to request that they can stand up the Kigezi coordination team for PLU, those of us that are here. We would want to appreciate His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, for seeing the good in a person of Honorable Sarah and appointing her a minister at the Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs, because she had very good relationship with our chairman and the CDF, General Muhoozi Kainerugaba. He did send us as well to convey his sympathy with the family at a loss of a honorable minister and a comrade that was also helping us to champion the cause of PLU, to ensure that we plant a seed of patriotism better within our people for a better nation that we would want to see. Mr. Speaker, I would don't know whether on schedule my colleagues would come in, but as Kigezi, we are both touched, and I pray that all of them would be given a chance so that they can at least pass on the condolences from their various districts. But on behalf of people of Kanungu and my own behalf, I would want to stand here with the family, with the people of Kisoro, with the people of Kigezi, as we send off our gallant daughter, a woman, member of parliament, a minister of state that has departed. And I would want us to use this platform, Mr. Speaker, if we would request His Excellency the President to reappoint again a minister from Kigezi to replace Sarah, and most importantly from Kisoro, if it was possible. As people of Kigezi and leaders, we would be grateful to see that the cake he had given to the people of Kigezi and people of Kisoro, we keep the share until the time that she was meant or was supposed to serve in this government. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I beg to stop here, and I wish our Honorable Minister, Sarah Mateke, a rest that is in peace. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. We shall pass a motion, a resolution as a council when all dignitaries have paid tribute to the late. So the Chairman Kabare, I'm going to give you only 3 minutes that we summarize. We are about to wind up with the council session. Then Ruchiga and Rubanda. We shall give you just brief place that you also pay tribute to the mourners.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Mr. Speaker, sir, and your entire August House. My fellow Munas, as you have observed protocol earlier before, Right Honorable Mr. Speaker, sir, Amukorod Shanga Bashisha Neresoni, Baba, Tata, Akana Keitu, Akayogoyogo, Governor, Kabale District Local Government. I'm here representing the people of Kabale District Local Government. You know Kabale District is a mother district and is a historical district. And I'm also representing Patriotic League of Uganda, led by General Mateke Rugaba, because Honorable Sarah has been working with him. And really, I want to thank Right Honorable Mr. Speaker for allowing us to come and pay last respect to our dear Honorable Sarah Mateke. I will thank you, sir, for that. My fellow countrymen and countrywomen, Sarah has been performing very well in this NRM government, led by His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Tiwaruwa Museveni, and you know how she performed well when she was the minister, State Minister for Youth and Gender. And immediately when our dear President appointed her as a State Minister for Defense, immediately her and my boss, General Mateke Rugaba, they tried by all means to make sure that there is peace and harmony in the region. That's why we have been seeing our colleagues from Rwanda, colleagues from Congo, security people coming to Uganda, making sure that there is peace and harmony in South Africa. She has been a very hardworking lady, and she has been working very hard to make sure that our youth are very patriotic, to make sure that our youth love their government, bringing youth together, creating good relationship between civilians and the security agencies. But it is so sad that she left too early. She has been performing well, as you know, in Kisoro, Greater Kigezi, in the entire country. And my prayer was also to see her doing the same in the next regime of Mateke Rugaba. Unfortunately, she has gone early. My fellow Munas, I not talk much because some of us, we don't have energy this time to talk, but I want to thank my counterpart, Governor Kisoro, for the teamwork you are preaching to the leadership of Kigezi sub-region. I want to thank our dear ministers, members of parliament, police fraternity. I have seen my brother, RPC Kigezi, UPDF fraternity. I have seen my brother, General Muhanguzi. I want to thank you for what you are rendering to the country. Thank you for coming to be with us here in Kigezi. and I want to add my voice to the people of Kisoro. Kindly bear with me. Kindly make sure that you try by all means to get someone from this family to sit in the chair of Honorable Sarah Mateke. I'm here. I'm very patriotic. I'm born from here. You know Kigezi, we are one. If you need my support, Governor, Right Honorable Mr. Speaker, I'm here. We want to see Kisoro, Kigezi, Uganda moving forward. Thank you, Right Honorable Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this chance. And I want to thank you for the good work you are doing here in Kisoro, and may God bless the work of your hands. May the soul of our dear sister rest in the eternal peace. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Following that protocol, we can invite the chairman, Rukiga, then Rukunjiri.
You will allow me to observe the protocol already established by the previous speakers. I am Robert Kakwerere, LC5 Chairperson Ruchiga. So allow me bring condolences from the people of Ruchiga upon learning the passing on of our dear sister, Honorable Sarah Mateke. In fact, Ruchiga, we are touched very, very, very much with the passing on of our beloved sister, because she had a home in Ruchiga, and particularly Kamwe sub-county, where I come from, and she loved the people of Ruchiga very, very, very much. In the recent past, she has made several visits to Ruchiga District Local Government, trying to mobilize the people to support government programs, and especially issues of socio-economic transformation. I'm very happy, although Sarah has gone, at a tender age, she has left a legacy that speaks volumes for the people of Kisoro, for the people of Kigezi, and for the entire nation. It is very good when you live and you utilize your years properly by trying to impact on the lives of the people that you live with. So I'm happy the previous speakers have enumerated all the achievements that Honorable Sarah has been able to register in the 50 years. She shall always pray to our dear Lord to always allow her to keep resting peacefully. I want to allude to what the previous speakers have said. Let this council today make a resolution that from the Mateke family, for continuing the purposes, we get someone to replace her so that she continues to deliver the manifesto that the late Sarah had promised the people of Kisoro. I stand with you, Mr. Aberi, my dear governor. I know the pain you are going through, but I dedicate you to our mighty Lord and Savior Jesus Christ to always stand with you, because I know the pain that you are going through. You will I may stop here, but allow me also register my condolences to my classmate, Muchagi. He has been a brother to me. I know the relationship have been shared with your dear sister. Please take heart. Everything happens for a purpose, according to Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 10. I speak this for God and my country. Rest well, my dear sister. At any moment, we shall also be joining you.
Mr. Speaker, sir, your colleagues, the district speakers who have stood with you, members of parliament, the district chairperson, Kisoro district, my brother Abel Bizmana, the other DC, Kisoro, and your entire security fraternity. Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me to stand on the protocols that have been put by the pre-speakers. Mr. Speaker, sir, my name is Stephen Kasiaba. I'm the district chairperson, Rubanda District Local Government. On behalf of the people of Rubanda District Local Government, and on my own behalf, I stand with the people of Kisoro District. I stand with the family for the loss of their daughter, our daughter, Sarah Mateke. Mr. Speaker, sir, you know well that Saturday was just 1 week when myself and the Chief Administrative Officer, Kwizera, we had a party here. We were celebrating at Ichumbi Hotel with Sarah. It was a shock. I spoke with Sarah, and she told me she had traveled all the way from Tororo to attend Kwizera Alex's wedding in Kisoro district. I want to stand with you, and I was deeply hit by the news. Death is a reality, but then when it comes in, it shocks us. To the family, the people of Rwanda stand with you. The members of the district council, the people of Rwanda stand with you. And I have no doubt I stand with all the recommendations and the resolutions you're making as the people of Rwanda. I want to borrow a word from Kwizera, the member of parliament, that while we prepare to go to campaigns, it would also be unfortunate that from the period now moving forward, that we begin fighting for this position. It will be an indicator of celebration to some of us. Abafumbira and Abashaba, do not expose ourselves. Kigezi region is a very big region. We all benefited from Sarah. At a personal level, Metropolitan University Kisoro has the highest number from Rwanda district. I spoke to Sarah on Saturday when we were having a party at Kwizera, and she told me, Chairman, I will give you more scholarships this year. To the leaders of the university, you have got a test to undertake. You shouldn't and you should not keep or run short of the legacy which Sarah had left or Sarah had given to us as the region. To you members of council, once again, I also want to stand with you and request His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda that as he had given us a favor appointing a Minister of State for Security for Defense from this district, I do not doubt, and I stand with you in that request before you. I second it. I want to thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, sir, for allowing us to come and stand with you, the people of Kisoro. United we stand as a region. Divided we fall as a region. I was amused by what Honorable Sababutulo said. It is very unfortunate. As a region, we are known for working hard. As a region, we are known for living in these hill areas, surviving in these uphill areas. As a region,
It is time, this death of Salah should be the time when we should unite again. It should teach us a lesson why we fight. Our time here is very limited. Tuindobwire buche munsi turafaga chinyabura mwana wanje iwe niwe. What are we fighting for? As a region united we stand, divided we fall. I want each of you here, those who have come from Rukunjiri, Kanungu, Kabale, Rubanda, our message here is, as a region, it's now time to unite. It's now time to unite. It's not time to divide. While we unite, we shall be as strong as we used to be. Filimon Mateke, Ruhakana Rugunda, Amama Mbabazi gave us what we were supposed to have followed then. Now, who are we following? That is food for thought. I want to leave a reading here. Revelations chapter 21 verses 4. And God shall wipe away all tears from your eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying. To the family, I stand with you once again. May the Lord grant Salah omwanya gwa mutekatechire kuyo kuba hine bibi yakozire omutima gwe aguramuze omukono gwe ogwembabazi kandi ahumure omubusinje. Kasiyaba Steven is my name. Kandi mwamuragaruka yabaruka kunu mugendeje kandi mwiho gwango leba mwana wa mujye turanganira gachi obwire buce twinobwire buce munsi turanganira chi twinobwire buce munsi. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chairman. Our Lord Mayor, Kisoro Municipality. Turugushima abatware baje batunganirije kandi n'amagambo meza yo bari kuvuga nuko twashigikira umuryango wapfiriwe umwana wacu Dr. Filimon Mateke kwa yapfira umukobwa kandi umwana wacu, so turugushima ayo magambo ni meza cyane.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker and the team of speakers, the district chairperson and the district council, my Lord Bishop and your wife, the family of Dr. Filimon Mateke. Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me to stand on the protocol laid by the previous speakers, all of you dear fellow mourners. My name is Andiana Richard. I'm the mayor of Kisoro Municipality and the publicity secretary of the Patriotic League of Kigezi sub-region. Mr. Speaker, sir, on behalf of Kisoro Municipality and on behalf of Kisoro Municipal Council and the entire team of mayors from the entire region of Kigezi, we are here very saddened with the heartbreaking news that we had on Saturday. It was such a black Saturday that hit us, that made many of the people in Kisoro Municipality be rushed to the hospital. A number of them were rushed to the hospital because of that shock. Mr. Speaker, a reason why I must say we were saddened and we will live to remember that shock and remember the contributions Honorable Sarah Nyirabashitsi Mateke contributed to Kisoro Municipality, Kisoro District, the entire region of Kigezi and Uganda in general. Mr. Speaker, sir, I have reason to say Honorable Sarah Nyirabashitsi Mateke was such dependable, a hustler for development, a striker, a peacemaker, non-sectarian, a scholar, a quick learner, a listener, a champion, a patriot, an icon of society, and a beacon of hope for all of us, and on selfish interest, me in particular. Mr. Speaker, I am here to say thank you, Honorable Sarah Nyirabashitsi Mateke, for the enormous
very remarkable and indelible contributions that you did contribute to Kisoro municipality, Kisoro district, and in many other parts of the country, chief of which included in education, we have universities and a skilling center in Kisoro municipality. In health, she supplied us with many items that is in Ndiro and elsewhere. In schools, she did a lot in agriculture, as many mentioned. Mr. Speaker, we were depending on her and other members of parliament from Kisoro to make a follow-up of the Matip market that we have waited for ages. Mr. Speaker, we were depending on her to make a follow-up for an inclusion of Kisoro Municipal Council on the program of Uganda and City Municipal Infrastructure Development, where we are supposed to have our roads tarmacked like other municipalities and cities. And this program was in offing. Mr. Speaker, we depended on her, and many of us in the municipality can attest to it. The congregation seated here is a testament of what I'm saying today. Mr. Speaker, sir, dear fellow mourners, this has stolen us of a giant and a champion of development. We will support all the resolutions as members from Kisoro Municipal Council made here by your council, Mr. Speaker. And I must say that the generations today and the generations to come will remember Honorable Sarah Nyirabashitsi Mateke for her remarkable contributions in this district and in the country. We condole with the family of our father and mother, Mzee Mateke and Joy Mateke. We pray that God will comfort you in these very bad moments, and we pray that God gives you more energies to continue believing in Him as the one who gave us Honorable Sarah Nyirabashitsi Mateke. Dear fellow mourners, I want to appreciate all of you people from Kisoro municipality, Kigezi sub-region, and we have a representation from Ubgisha Kingdom. Mr. Speaker, if you can permit me, I can recognize a representation from Ubgisha Kingdom who are here, and the king is likely to come after. You can stand up, Magarade. Abo mu Ubgisha Kingdom in Congo, mwakoze kuza, tukabashimiye, kandi bambwiye ko King ni minister in the government of Congo is likely to come tomorrow. So we welcome you and thank you for gracing this very important occasion. Dear fellow mourners, I will consult with my speaker who is seated there and my executive and council, and we will suggest to name a road in Kisoro municipality after Honorable Sarah Nyirabashitsi Mateke. I will consult with those people. I want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, dear fellow mourners, and pray that the resolutions made by district council and other speakers here, including stabilizing the district from today up to 2026, we will support. We will support, and we are ready. I pray that the soul of our late sister, a friend, a minister, Honorable Sarah Nyirabashitsi Mateke, rest in peace. We shall eternally remember her for her remarkable contributions in this district. May God bless you all for God and my country.
Thank you very much, Lord Mayor. Are you gracious? Let me turn this side so to get with balance. Huh? For are you gracious and the Chancellor, then Reverend Mujabgami can come together. These are the managers of Metropolitan University, which we are talking about, where our late sister had a very big stake. So we want them to assure the council and assure the Kisoro district that the university, which our daughter started, will really continue, and the people of Kisoro and Kigezi will keep benefiting.
Right, Honorable Speaker, timu yawe, my Lord Bishop, the entire clergy, kandi umuryango wa Dr. Philemon Mateke, abatware n'abacahara mwese mu byubahiro byanyu. Ku munsi nk'uyu, ibi turimo n'ibintu tutatekerezaga, kuko bose bavuze byakubise nk'inkuba, ariko nibibaho. Dufite byinshi byo gushimira Honorable Minister Sara, byo njyewe ntashobora kuvuga kubw'intege nke. Sara ntabwo yari umuyobozi wanje gusa, Sara yari my sister, very close to my heart and family. None ndenda kubanzurira Vice Chancellor uri natwe hano na University Secretary, basabe mubakire n'amashi menshi cyane. Aba nibo twafatanyaga na Honorable Minister Sara atuyoboye kugira ngo university yacu igere ku rwego yarigezeho. Dufite branches itatu, iya mbere iri hano muri Kisoro, iya kabiri iri Mbarara, iya gatatu iri Kampala, kandi mwo dufite abantu benshi bavuye mu Uganda yose. None mu izina ryacu kugira ngo twe kumara amasawa, kansabe Vice Chancellor avuge ku ruhande rwacu. Mwakoze cyane.
Thank you, Chairman of the Council. Our fellow owners, we are here as Metropolitan International University community. The preceding speaker is the chairperson of the University Council. And on my right is Dr. Alio Gracious, the University Secretary and co-founder of Metropolitan International University, together with our late Honorable Sir Mateke Nyirabashisi. I am here with a big university community. Wherever Metropolitan University you are, please stand up for recognition. Thank you very much for joining us as we condole with the family of Honorable Dr. Philemon Mateke, as we lose one of the pillars of Metropolitan International University, and as other previous speakers had already said about commitment to improve the social welfare of people of Kisoro, Kigezi, and Uganda as a whole. As we speak, we have already, through our efforts, commissioned over 1,600 students who are now ready to go, who are already in the service, and we are, through our efforts, taking care of over 10,000 students who are all being looked after from our 3 branches. There are a lot of worries that since the pillar, the co-founder of Metropolitan International University, is no longer with us, then the balance of the bursaries she was offering are going to wither off. We are here as Metropolitan International University community to assure our students, to assure the public that we are going to do whatever it takes to continue her legacy, and all the bursaries that we are running will continue to run, and that the future, the bursaries she had already promised, we are going also to honor, and we have already committed staff, technicians, and she left sound systems to ensure that the university stands and honors her legacy. We salute her efforts, and we salute the council, Kisoro, for this opportunity. And from what we have learned, according to Dr. Essen Albert, we normally learn from experience. We would wish such a special councils be organized to pay, to thank people when they're still alive. Let us learn to appreciate when people are still alive, but we are still grateful for this happening, that we see that our comrade is given a sound send-off. Thank you very much. May her soul rest in eternal peace.
Taravano turenda gusaba mu buryo bwo kubaha Honorable Sarah abanyuze mu university n'abari gukoramo n'abari kwiga. We want to recognize you here. This is the time we need to recognize your presence. Abanyuze mu university yacu bahagarare, n'abari bari kwiga n'abakozi mwese muhagarare. Murabareba abantu bose katase to Honorable late Minister Sarah. Thank you very much. God bless you. Our dear sister, our chairperson, Board of Trustees, Honorable Sarah Mateke, rest well.
Thank you, Metropolitan Management, for that assurance. We shall also give you support as council to make sure that your dreams come to reality. Next, we need chairman movement. We are in the government. Mr. Lamanzani, the vice chairman of the district. It will be very brief.
Koze nyakubahwa speaker, ba nyakubahwa bari hano ba MP, ba nyakubahwa ifamily y'umugenzi, ba nyakubahwa bakuru w'amadini mwese muteraniye ahangaha. Amazina ndi Kigezi Ramazan, vice chairperson wa NRM Kisoro district. Sebo honorable speaker, naendi kuvuga amazina ndi Kigezi Ramazan, ariko amagambo nenda kuvuga ninje vice wa Filimon Mateke wa NRM. Naendi kugira ngo honorable speaker nyuze muri weho ba chairpersons ba NRM, kuko amagambo nenda kuvuga na NRM aho bari hose bahagarare, kuko amagambo ngiye kuvuga na yabo. Bere bishobotse mwakwigira hino nangwa mugumaho. Honorable speaker, amagambo y'abafumbira ariyo ya abafumbira n'abafumbira kazi. Amagambo y'abafumbira n'abafumbira kazi tufitemo amagambo yo bitaga inyangamugayo. Honorable Minister Sarah Nyirabishyize Sarah twamutoreye imyaka 5, ariko Imana imutuvanyeho imyaka 5 itarashira. Honorable Minister agiye imyaka 5 yo twamutoreye itagira ite tarashira. Yari afite vision muri iyo myaka 5 yari afite intego ico yaba yadukoreye. Kandi twese turi hano abafumbira n'abafumbira kazi turi kuvuga ngo nta wundi muntu wari umeze nkabo nk'intwari. Ago niko mazima. Honorable speaker, na kanso yawe mwazanye igitesho ciza cyane kandi mukuri kirashitse. Ico kumwitirira
kiriya gisoro cyo kushaza, kiriya gisoro cyo kushaza benshi abafumbira n'abafumbira akazi tutaryanye indimi kibungubu gifite irindi zina. Imana ishimwe kubona uwakirwaniriye. Ono speaker nawe urimo, ntawe uri gushaka akaruru, nta igice akaruru, ariko mwakoze gutekereza neza. Abenshi ntibashaka kugira ngo uwakoze ibyiza abivugwe, abenshi kandi jewe nakagize ngo ibe competition yo gukora ibyiza. Niba umuntu ari kuvuga ibyiza bye yakoze, reka kugira ishari ryawe rishireho kubwo gukora urute ibyo yakoze. Ono speaker wahisha ikibirite mu mufuka ariko ntawahisha umwotsi. Ono basaranye n'amashira abashitsi ibyo yakoze ni umwotsi, ntaho waje mu verege utari gusanga ibyo yakoze. Bamemba bese bavuzanga, bamupize bavuzanga, abenshi muranyuvaga mutwaro nira bugahungu. Jewe byanje urabizi, ndagushimye kuko jewe navuze gupfa kwanje navutse rimwe nzapfira umunsi gumwe. Ikibi nkivuga nk'ikibi, ikizaga kivuga nk'iki. Ibikorwa bya Sara yakoze reka twese tuwe turi gukopa. So nende gusaba ba members tubaye tutagiye uburyarya, twe twaramutoye imyaka 5, hari gusigara y'umwaka gumwe n'amezi gatareza 2. Ubizi saha waje gushaka karuru agasha yashoboka. Jewe nende kugira ngo tuzumve ikigambo cyo kurahira mu parliament atari kumva ikigambo cyo gushaka uri mu disi ya Gisoro. Umwaka gumwe ni gushira aho nyine ushaka kwiyamamaza azaze. Ono speaker abantu benshi bakoze kuvuga ngo amashuri kandi yubatse ishuri were ranje cyogenza abana narize. Mwakoze. Ono speaker President hora dushima. Nejo yavuze amagambo atarenza 3. President hora dushima. Kandi njewe ramazani ko ntewe. Amazima nshigikiraga ibikorwa. Abenshi bangise n'izina ngo nkuzi y'amajambere. Agwa niko mazima. Amagambo yo kuvuga ntari amagambo yo guhisha. Na amagambo amwe na family y'urugira yazi. Ayo mvuga nayo ono Basara yavugaga, yaravuze ati Ramazani mugiye guhagara ku bwameye. Kubwo kuburi inguzi y'amajambere kandi uwo mukozi nzakubera agende kandi nzagushakira karuru. Family yanga ndi kuva byiza ukuri. Arabivuga pe. So icyo turi kuvuga rero ni iki? Niba umuntu ari umukunzi w'amajambere, reka kureba umuntu, reba ibikorwa bye. Ba member ba NRM, ba member ba chairpersons dukuriwe na governor wa district Kisoro. Twubahe ikigambo inyangamugayo. Izi saha mwaka gumwe ninde muntu waje gushaka karuru. Bambe ba parliament baranga. Iyo bari mu parliament bakoreshaga zira simu zabo zo bitaga laptop. Izi saha mwonyumve bambarimana laptop ya
ndangiza amagambo menshi, urankunda nkunde, uranyanganyange, Imana ntishobora uwo munsi zo kunkunda, nubwo waba unkunda ute, Imana uwo munsi zagira nde zagenda. Ariko nje ndi gusaba ngo biba bishobotse tube bafumbira b'inyangamugayo, hatagira umuje gushaka karumbu umwaka utarashira. 2026 hazaba kered turi gushaka abandi bantu, nimuzabona nje n'abandi bazaze, ariko iki gihe je warabazani ntaho ndi kuza, so urazaraza kubyi. Nyakubahwa Speaker, wakoze kumbi ijambo, ayo ni amagambo yanje ndangirijeho, sigaye ndira ndi kuyeza.
Wakoze, dusigaje abantu babiri gusa tukarangiza, tukarangiza session yacu. Ndenda gusaba mutware Isaiah tumwesije on behalf of technical staff, kandi wakoranye na Honorable Sara kugira ngo agire amagambo avuga, then Honorable Kamara ba MPs bose twe twabemere niwe turamuha ijambo ryo kurangizayo, then we conclude.
Webare munonga Speaker kumpa umwanya gwo kugira kinagamba. My Lord Bishop, ba members bitu ba parliament n'abakozi bona kandi buri muntu mu kitinisa cye, baranyeta tumwesije Isaiah nkabaho town clerk wa Kisoro Town Council, konkati ndi town clerk wa Tunga mu municipality, haza ndaruga Rubuguri omuli Bukimbiri constituency. I worked with Sarah. She was my assistant and she was my friend, like she is to many of you. She was my assistant and later she became the human resource officer together with the Honorable Sam Bibesho. We were together, he's seated there, he's there, and many of you. Akakoraje twareba atashemerere kuba ko mukozi wa government at Town Council. I'm very happy and I appreciate all of you who supported our vision and our plan to make Sarah a political leader. Some of you remember, I can see the yellow girl who seated the other side. But Sarah refused that she's not going to stand, she's not going to contest. She said, you first go and talk to Dr. Mateke, my father. Bona batina kuzayo, tukatura mtina. Konka Dr. Mateke, abarakora municipality abinji abariho hati. Akaragenda mu motoka ya a red vehicle. So he used to come from his home around 11. We knew the time. So he would go to Mubano towards the ranch. You would see some of us going slowly by slowly to find him so that we eat food at Mubano free. You remember the problem. So twazayo tindabagamba babire bariho. We sat with him, we had the ranch, and I had the guts to tell him, I'm the one who told him that we want Sarah to be the member of parliament. He kept quiet, he didn't answer for some time. Then doctor said, okay, where is she? She had not come with us. He said, where is she? We said, she's there. She's hiding somewhere. He said, now I accept. You go and, but be careful. So we went. I want to appreciate that actually I chaired the first meeting of Honorable Sarah, and we were hiding in the water board room because we didn't want infiltration so that we can be discouraged before we launch. I was with the councillor and he was a member of the committee of water board. He's, I think, the RDC now, that one. So we said we are going to have a water board meeting, but we invited some business community and the water board meeting so that people cannot know what we have. And then we grabbed Sarah and took her In the other office, I think there is national water now. Then from there we told her, you are going to be our leader. I hear in Rufumbira they say, Munugusinikorotamyi, I think she was a material, she was just trying to see what was happening. Members, I want to thank the people of Kisoro district who supported that idea, and Sarah stood as a member of parliament that time, and she won overwhelmingly using the other party colors, the yellow ones. I'm not a politician, but don't quote me because today I may talk political things. I'm learning. But she won overwhelmingly, and all of you, I want to thank you for participating in that. Actually, the majority of you, all of you, supported Sarah to become a member of parliament, and that was the beginning of her being popular and working for us. Me, I have a problem. Hariho ekyeshongoro ekitoro kira kweshongora omu bakristayo twaba turaziika kirimu phrase ngu rufu tekitwisa bwoba. Nimukimanya? Ngo habwokuba ngu something. Kunka nywe obwoba mbwine, I don't know what will happen. Obwoba nywe mbwine. Habwokuba omuntu yafa. All of you are looking puzzled. What is the problem? Since for you, you say rufu tekitwisa bwoba. But it is what God decides, and we cannot change. Mr. Speaker, sir, I wanted to request, and I will request where I worked in the municipal mayor. Honor, is it a law? That is my municipal mayor of Kisoro. Is it a law that we appreciate somebody when he has died? Naweza kufa mwete ngu tumwesije road. Ninga whatever. Of course, we can do it after death, but we need to appreciate also when somebody is alive. Kugira ngo agenda shemerirwe. Tekwe. In Kisoro municipality, actually most of the roads we have, it is only Mateke road. Others are for the late people, those who died. So your worship mayor, you know I worked in Kisoro. In case there is something you think I did good, so that I appreciate that you actually knew that I did something. Otherwise, when I have died, I don't think I will know that you loved me. We loved Sarah, and Sarah had an idea that me I see originating from his father. Mbweni nyowe, Dr. Mateke, kankusime oliho mpulire. Abokuba I don't know whether on my death you will be there or whether on yours I will be there, so that I can say thank you. But I want to appreciate oli omushaija wa maani in Kisoro district. Kando konkano inobuna aganira niwe twine kizibu wangira ngu okakigambo mu Rufumbira nguri chorezo something like that. Echorezo niki bimunonga ekitangaza ne epidemic kandi embirito niki. Okay, mbweno omuntu owebyoma bya kale ebyoma bya original bitale birahendeka just anyhow, and we should appreciate that. That's why we came to you, because we wanted a leader. I hear even people come to you, can understand it, to approve that they stand. Why do you think like that? It is because you are a great man. You championed education in Kisoro. Haza wayembeka Jaruvumba High School. Eina Shomeiri. The nearest school was Mutorere. I think they built Kabindi that time. And I was young, but I followed. Because my father and you belonged to the other party which has slogan of like MTN. The other one of everywhere and everybody. That one. So he was a Muruka chief. So you used it to come every weekend and you pass Rubuguri. You wouldn't pass here. You'd pass Rubuguri and call all the chiefs. Now chairman of UPs, including my father. So you will tell my father, tukaturukombe Kajya Ruvumba High School, that ubu ngubu nsanze mugeze hano. Weho Bagambe is my father. Ninzagaruka next weekend, nzasange mugeza. And it was a problem for my father. Because we would sit with the chairman, the Kanyaruja and so on. So they would work hard, Burunji Bwansi, to make sure that when Dr. Mateke comes, he finds when they have reached at a certain level. Sometimes he wouldn't come. They would suffer the whole day. There is no telephone. So in case you're absent and he comes, you'll be in trouble. So he would sometimes pass 2 weeks without coming, but for them they would know he's coming. So at the end of the day, Kigezi Ruvumba High School was constructed. You are the one who brought iron sheets yourself. And we roofed and we started from there. So when you came, I don't know the powers you had, but you came at a fundraising when Bishop Chivenjeri was there. You said, mwebwe ntabwo mbahaye secondary school, mbahaye high school. We didn't know the difference, but when we saw high school, we thought that is the biggest for us. Kandi nechindi mbahaye na school track. You remember, people, Honorable Kamara, you know that place. You are no be of that school. That school track, he brought it himself. And we said, this is a manner of Kisoro. The school track came, Konkama Museveni Bakrijabaji Twara, sometime the gorillas came and stole it. They came and stole it, but later, I think, he went again and got it. I don't know where he got it. They brought it when it was very old. But we had got it. He went and followed them somewhere. I think he had taken it maybe to Ruwero, but he brought it back. So if I don't tell you now that we are grateful for your good leadership and the development of Kisoro, I don't know whether I will ever have time to say that. And now back to Honorable Sarah, I think that was the gene that we follow, that she possessed to all the developments that we have. I want to appreciate all people who love Sarah. All of you love Sarah. You know she was our friend, but we don't understand the language God uses. Because Sarah had a program which I was aware of visiting the whole district. And I think on Tuesday or Wednesday, she finished with around Matinza in Igwingwe parish. And actually she was supposed to pass by me in Tungamo on Wednesday so that we discuss something which we were planning. But unfortunately she went by air and I didn't see her. So she completed that journey of the whole district. When we had our cow's wedding, the cow of Rwanda, as she was going, she called us, many of us, to go and take a picture with her. Many of these girls who used to run around, we took a picture with her. We did not know that maybe she was saying goodbye to us. But most probably that was the issue. So, Speaker, sir, thank you very much for allowing me to talk on behalf of my friends and friends of Sarah and all those people of the municipality staff who are unable to talk. Mukama amwechumu chobusinje. Mwebadi.
Thank you, TC. Finally, Honorable John Zeimana Kamara will be our last speaker.
Mr. Speaker, Kisoro District Local Government Council, I have seen my Lord Bishop, my colleagues, members of Parliament, honorable councillors, and all other political leaders. It's absurd that we have lost our sister at this time, who had been moving around promoting development in Kisoro, but she can no longer do that now. I became surprised. Yesterday, after her death, all papers from the Pigeon Hall were removed. People in the pension scheme we are saying now this is no longer our member, let us see how to pay the allowance about the pension. That indicated to me that we would no longer have a district woman member of parliament. Yesterday, I made some statements that could have made some people happy or annoyed others, but I want to confirm it here that I did it with consultations. Mr. Speaker, I consulted Mr. Speaker about that on behalf of Kisoro District Council. I have seen councillors calling me patron. All of them, their answer was that the Kisoro leaders can determine their fate. Then in Parliament, I was seated near my brother Kwizera, and I attacked the Prime Minister who was seated with the Vice President. I told her that I don't need you in Kisoro to destabilize Kisoro again. He said, the Vice President asked me why. I said, this Prime Minister brought a chopper near Mindset Change Institute of Mind, and she wanted to fly me to Kampala that I should not fight with Kwizera. I said those were my issues with Kwizera, but people of Kisoro know how to solve their problems. Tinting our name Kisoro with religionism and tribalism must end today. People saying that Kisoro people are tribalistic, sectarians, religionism, that thing shall never develop us, will not work for us. For you, my biggest message is that, for example, when we start tomorrow to start campaigning, looking for a replacement of Honorable Sarah Mateke, Nyirabashitsi, and after 2 or 1 month, there is a by-election, because this is a sensitive matter, because it is going to affect the whole district. The whole district, all constituencies involved in looking for a replacement of Nyirabashitsi, because the law will not allow that we be there without a woman member of parliament. Then later, after like 2 months or 1 month, we are looking for a flag bearer. After like 2 months, we are in general elections. Have you ever been committed in looking for votes for someone? Gushaka karuru kumundu. You don't even think about development. You only concentrate to who will win. I want to request you, let us learn from our elders. At one time, you see, our RDC, I'm using our language so that, but that governor is just disturbing you. We are saying, at one time we had someone, a very brilliant lady, who was a district councillor called Mrs. Tracy Buchanayandi Mariana. All all the time she contested, she would win. And she would contest with someone called Muzei Karorero. Now, by bad luck, as she was traveling from Kampala, she died. And it was nearing time for politics. And now people gathered and they went to tell Karorero. They said, Mzee Karorero, you know, this time now we shall win. You come and contest. Mzee Karorero told them, I will not come to contest because someone I used to contest with has died. Therefore, I'm not coming. My brothers and sisters, my elders who are here, those were words of wisdom from Mzee Karorero. Said, now we want to say that I am now a counselor because Mrs. Uchanand is no longer there. We are not banning anyone from contesting. But sincerely, 1 year. 1 year. I want to request you that we see, as I said yesterday, we see someone being sworn in without destabilizing the development of Kisoro. Therefore, when I said this, I decided to appear so big in the parliament. I told them all my titles. I told them I'm the chairman MPs of Kisoro. And indeed I am. I told them I'm the chairman Kisoro District Leaders Forum. I told them I'm the patron of the council, Kisoro District Council. I told them I'm the patron of urban leaders, patron of LC3 chairpersons, patron of Kisoro United Border Association, and of Taxi Operators Association, and many others, and UNATU. When I said that, I said we shall consult our leaders. We see how to choose only one person who can come to represent, to complete this term of Honorable Sarah Nyirabashitsi. And with this, therefore, Mr. Speaker, I will request that at one time we had a serious ministry by Honorable Tracy Uchanayandi. When he was sworn in, I said I don't need any other ministry because I will be telling you to do what I wanted in the cabinet. You can go and do it. There is some boy called Evarist. He calls himself Mateke. Now, sometimes I used it to abuse him. That minister of yours, the Wimpi Njawabana. Then, yesterday he told me that Kamara believes that Honorable Sarah had only completed 6 months as a minister because she had a serious ministry. Serious ministry of defense, please. This is something very serious. People may cry, may do what, but we may not get any other minister again of defense. Serious ministry. Therefore, with this, I want to request that whoever is here, when our person is appointed, whether you like her or you like him, or you don't like him, or you don't love him, please embrace the appointment and fight jealously to safeguard that appointment. This is why, for example, we leaders in Kisoro district, at one time we shall be calling you when our people are being fought. Recently, I want us to clap for Mr. Speaker and these councillors When we gathered at Sesame, we were fighting for industrial park of the region, of the whole Kigezi. We succeeded that it should be here. The ED is from Kisoro. So the only thing we want to hear in our ears is the operationalization of this industrial park. Last time we were fighting for John Carey Institute of Science and Technology. It is now like as if it was a dream. Should we lose industrial park because of politics of people? Because some people look at Mukiza as if it's a problem? Secondly, these other children of ours that are holding these high positions, we have lost Sarah. Let us see, as Kisoro people, I'm not encouraging them to go and do wrong things. But please, where you find they are being attacked for nothing, we need to stand as people of Kisoro to protect our people. With these words, therefore, I request Mr. RDC, Mr. Kao, who are actually even not from Kisoro, but they are working for us, that we give them a very good ground where they can operate from. I request my colleagues, members of parliament, other politicians who are here, that going to look for the Karuru, looking for votes, is not as important as seeing on how we can develop our people, getting them out of poverty. It is not President Museveni that will come here to move in every sub-county to make sure that we can develop our people in our areas. Therefore, I thank the district speaker. I want to thank the councillors. I want to thank the opinion leaders that were called. But before I came, I went to see my sister Honorable Anite Among. She's our Speaker of Parliament of Uganda. My brother Tayebwa is not in Uganda, but my sister Among told me, I told her I need to go and attend this council. She said, Kamara, I was told that you have some good money. Why don't you go and see how you can get chairs for those people? Say they can't manage to get chairs these days. Because even my money, I'm demanding you as a government. Then she said, but if it is like that, I can assist you and get you at least the transport back for those councillors and those elders that were invited by Mr. Speaker. So that delayed me. So I want to call one of my children. My son, you come. So that I can hand over to the speaker. Am I not a good patron? You just simply bring. So it is not a lot of money, but even if you got 50,000 or 100,000, can help you just to go back home. So I want to conclude it from here. when I was in Parliament, I don't know this speaker, this Right Honorable Speaker called Among told me to interpret some name. There is a name she was telling me about Korodi. Called what?
Nyiraneza.
That she knows someone called Nyiraneza. I don't know how they work with. I mean, they work together. But I am interested in knowing that Nyiraneza because I don't know someone. Is she among the councillors? Who is that Nyiraneza? She's a sister to the red. What is that Nyiraneza? Yes? Kala, you come here. You come here. So, for the purposes of harmony and the stability of Kisoro, I want to request the whole congregation that is here, all readers, that we decide, we make a final decision, we say if this is Nyiraneza or Ruth completes that term of the system. After completing that term of her sister, if she fails to pursue and to deliver, we have many people who will come and push her out to 2026. But meanwhile, I, Kamara John Nizeyimana, together with Kisoro people, abakisoro abasimya kintu kino mikono waguru, those ones who are in support. Oh, so Mr. Speaker will put a question thereafter. So Mr. Speaker, you put a question. Those in favor?
Those in favor say aye. Okay.
Oh, ayes have it. Therefore, let us not waste time. Let us get time to go and teach our people how to develop, not to go and be engaged in these politics. I thank you very much. You can go back.
Thank you very much.
So I think I have concluded my speech, but I want to thank the people of Kisoro. People of Kisoro, from today, shall we get someone who shall ever divide us again in religionism, tribalism, sectarianism, and all kind of divisive politics? We shall all rally against him or her. That is our conclusion. I thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Honorable Member of Parliament, Bufumbira North. Okay. Kantwari umugisha. kandi ari umugisha wo gushima abantu mwese mwavuze kubwo kutumurikira iyo twe twiyamamazaga iyo umuntu agiye dutangira gutekereza nta twicaraga so ndi gushima aba MPs bacu onarebo Kwizera onarebo Kamara onarebo Super Seruganda ndetse n'abandi ndetse na kansarazi mwese abaturage ku gitesho ciza cyo yango Kisoro district yacu iguma ifite amahoro kandi we assuring you uramukogo wo murango ni Ruth uyu munsi twamureteye kuvuga ko aracari mu kababaro ariko nawe ni Mateke twe twakuranye nawe turamuzi ni Mateke so none kandi turi kubashimira kandi dushima kanso kugira ngo iki kintu kiye ku record so ndagusaba mutwara Kazimiri aze a moving motion yo kwa resolutions nangwa decisions bitesho by'abantu bantu bose bavuze ariko batari members ba kanso kugira ngo byandikwe as resolutions of kanso ku record ya district.
Wakoze cyane Mr. Speaker n'abandi bose Wilson Kazimini yo mazina yanje and I'm district council representing this sub-county Chai sub-county at the same time chairperson finance works and administration. Wakoze kumva chance kugira ngo passing motion yo receiving attributes byose byavuzwe n'abantu 8 members. This was like a committee of ngo nzanya abantu vuye kure and can be Kisoro all the way akazana kagenda nta ko yamutera mujyanga ikibazo kiri ya witnessing our former cow by then abanyaka ndetse nabihayo primary ndetse nabihayo primary so noisara wamunganyiki then ndenda kumushimira ikintu yabaga afite lead ka hwera bere minister of defense ndibuka yigeze kujanya Rusizo wasanga abana bari kwirira ku modoka bari gufata impare z'abasirikare bareka ariko arabana n'ibyubahiro byo nta nubwo babagera no ku modoka yabo. I want to thank that kandi ndakubabwira ngo nta kimori cyiza cyavaho igitunda kibi abantu kuba batweretse I believe lucky enough was the chance ntaba meze nk'andi dafite data na map there aho bashobya I know Mateke byeyi can advise where they can go wrong. They are still living. So ndakibashimira icyo kintu nkigombora turapfiriwe kandi ndakuja muri byinshi. Mr. Speaker, let me take this opportunity to pass a motion to receive all attributes of honorary members of the council as the resolutions of this council. Mr. Speaker, I beg to move. Someone can second.
Vice Chairman.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I raise also to second that motion raised by non-members of District Council to be recorded as a true document. Mr. Speaker, I just wanted also to make some few comments. One, baturage nenda kubabwira gake kubwiza bwa Sara Mateke. Mwebuka igihe cyo babaga bari ku approving njewe kugira ngo nje kuba vice chairperson bakansaba impapuro. Nje ko narangije kwiga ntabwo nagiye gusaba umurimo ahubwo nje nigire mu business no mu politics. Njewe iby'ibitabo ndabyibagirwa ko nizi impapuro sinazivanayo. Ariko ko bagiye kuzinsaba Sara Mateke niwe wahagurutse umujurizi yabakato wamuvugaga n'umuhungu we Isaac nibo bazinyohererezaga ku ntuza ku email ibindi gataka byohereza mu mabahasha. None urumva umuntu ka member wa parliament guhaguruka akagenda akaja kugushakira impapuro, ibyo ni ibintu byabake. So ico personally nanje ndi kukimushimira. Ikindi hari ico mutware Honorable Kamara avuzeho n'abandi ibyo bavuze, tugiraga abantu bacu babafumbira bagiraga imigisha zo kubona nk'imirimo bundi mu central government, ariko bamwe bakarwanywa nangwa ubundi bakarwanywa natwe nangwa ubundi bakarwanywa n'abantu bavuye mu bindi bice. Muri kwibuka yuko igihe cyo mukiza uyu wa Yubose ukuntu nawe baba mumerwa n'Imana, ariko ibyo byose byaciyeho. Uretse uko ikindi cyo nenda kwibutsa abaturage, ikintu cyakereje industrial park yabonaga na kudatandika, bagiye gushinga bira byuma byo bashingaga byo kugabanya umupaka, bageze aho bararenga. So uko barenze Kongo ija kurega, ko bagiye kurega ninjye wari ku district delegation iva Kampala mu Minister of Internal Affairs, baje bari join, it was a joint ministry, Minister of Internal Affairs and Minister of Foreign Affairs. So baraza tuja iriya nyine bonagana bakebera uwo mupaka uko gugiye nuko barabitereza. So ni ikizere kubera aba ba MPs bacu ntobari bicaye na Sara Mateke kugira ngo barebe industrial park iratangiye, kuko ahubwo nigo majambere.
Determine a place where he can choose to hold the council meeting. So it is within my mandate that I can council anywhere as long as it is presided over by the speaker or the deputy speaker. I want to really thank the religious leaders, the family, everyone here for honoring the invitation. It has not been easy traveling from all the way from Kanungu, Kunjiri and elsewhere to come and attend this session to honor the late Sara Mateke. So we can't take it for granted. Want to thank you. Want to thank councillors for debating very, very well, and also encourage you that we have to put Kisoro to another level. We shall dearly miss Honorable. We still condole with you, your wife. We have reverends. We have other religious leaders. The Catholics, they are here. I want to thank you for honoring our invitation. And I pray that when you go back, God will grant you journey mercies. So I want to request our dear Bishop, the Right Reverend Mbitse Godfrey, to lead us in closing prayer. Then we shall follow the national anthem. Then after that, we shall pay tribute. We shall pay last respect. I will just leave with my entourage. We just view the body, and that will be the conclusion. I will not come back to the seat. So when I stand, we shall proceed, and thank you very much. The Vice has a small announcement, and I can forget.
Thank you. I'm sorry to take you back. Agakiko karikayobowe na mutware meya bari bansabye kumenya nanga se kuristinga amahoteli dufite mu district kugira kubwo turabona abantu benshi baraza muri uyu mukoro wo gushingura kugira ngo hoteli
Mana ishobotse turagushima cyane aguhinduka uko ari ejo n'uyu munsi ni kuri kene kuzahora uri ibihe byose kandi gushimire ko turemanye ubwenge bwo kumenya y'ukuri Imana yacu kandi Imana yacu iyo turi mu byiza Imana yacu iyo turi mu kandi twagira mu bikomeye kuko waravuze uti ni muntu mbere yuko ibikomeye mutabasha kumenya muri uyu mwanya turakomeza kuguhereza umuryango wa Dr. Filimon Mateke kubwo gupfirwa Honorable Sara ukomeze kubahumuriza no kukomereza mu rukundo rwawe kandi natwe nk'abanyakisoro twese urushaho gukomeza kuduhumuriza kandi twese ko mu bumwe no kuguturiza no gukora ibyo ushaka nibwo udusubiriza mu izina rya Yesu Kristo umwami wacu amahoro y'Imana itanga rutaka umuntu wese yakwibwira Kristo umwami wacu amahoro y'Imana itanga rutaka umuntu wese yakwibwira akomeze kurinda imitima yanyu n'ubwenge bwanyu mukomeze kumenya no gukunda Imana n'umwana wa Yesu Kristo umukiza wacu kandi umugisha w'Imana data twese umwana n'umukawira ukomeze ube mu family ya Dr. Mateke ubane n'inshuti n'abavandimwe ubane na district yacu ya Kisoro ubane na Uganda yose ubane na president wacu Museveni n'abakorana nabo bose ubane na parliament ya Uganda ube n'ubuyobozi bwose uhereye none ukageza iteka ryose amen. Episcopi wacu kandi ikintu cyane as we serve lunch turi kwakira amafunguro ndabasaba ngo tugire umuco batari baguhagurutsa utahaguruka kandi we have more etc. We are being served these meals prepared for us by the government of Uganda as we celebrate the success and victory of our dear sister has been the beacon of hope, yes, to our district and matriarch of unity. Mwakoze turabashimiye cyane abavuye impande zose
gire gutuza komeze tubane kandi dushigikira urugo rw'umubyeyi wacu Honorable Dr. Philemon Mateke, Minister wacu udahinyuka. Ubwo rero bene wacu our A+ as the chairman organized committee has already announced, you will place the serving tables and the ushers will invite all these mourners to the lunch area. If at all you are not requested to rise to access the table, we will patiently wait and ensuring that at time appropriate you will also be served. Mwakoze turabashimiye cyane. Hanyuma y'umwepiskopi ifate kwakira amafunguro mutagenda kandi yo guhumurizwa.